This is Berlin, William L. Shirer. There's not much news in Berlin tonight. The evening papers play up exclusively accounts of the big victories against Poland. If Britain and France are doing anything in this war, we certainly don't hear about it here. Not a line in the press this evening about any British or French military action. At the evening press conference at the Wilhelmstrasse an hour or so ago, we were told nothing new from the Western Front, no confirmation of any fighting there. To the east, the huge German armies seem to be rolling onward in this one-sided war. I understand tonight that they are only 20 miles from Warsaw, coming from the north, though the press has not published this yet. The newspaper headlines are all about the same tonight. Here's one from the Nachtalstab, the biggest of the afternoon papers. Quote, "The rest of the Polish corridor army destroyed. Our troops before Torn and Lodz. Westerplatte garrison surrenders." That last item interested me. The Westerplatte is a small island adjoining Danzig where the Poles had a few troops. I thought it surrendered the first day. I remember the first day seeing photographs of it being bombarded by a German warship. But it held out until today, and the official German communique speaks of the heroic stand of the Polish garrison. Now, I get the impression here in Berlin that the people have pretty well recovered from the first shock of Britain and France coming into this war. People thought that with the two big Western powers in, they would see terrible air raids and all that. But with the best part of the week gone by, at least those in Berlin, have seen neither enemy planes nor bombs nor even leaflets, nor have they heard anything about an attack on the West Front. The only war news they've had is about the victorious counterattack, as it's called here, against Poland. I thought the faces of those on the streets were therefore a little bit brighter today. As to the blockade, I don't think the average German has thought about it yet. There were new decrees today invoking the death penalty or lifelong imprisonment for those guilty of acts endangering the defensive power of the German people. The German Admiralty tonight issued another denial that a German submarine had sunk the Athenia. It stated no German submarines were in the vicinity at the time. The press here today, as yesterday, continues to accuse Mr. Churchill of sinking the Athenia himself. The Minister of Interior tonight ordered all British citizens to report to the police within 24 hours, and after that they may not leave town without police permission. But note that the order does not apply to the French. The Germans still seem to put the French on a different footing from the British. I don't know why, but they do. This is William L. Shirer in Berlin, returning you to Columbia in New York.
Now, Ted, you don't want to be stubborn. You wouldn't like to see me wasting away to a shadow, would you?
Mr. Ramsey promised me father that he'd ride Kingpin.
He didn't make any such promise. He just discussed it with your father.
Well, I think, Mr. Ramsey, you ought to ride Dad's horse, Socks. After all, you two have been friends for such an age, haven't you, Mr. Ramsey?
Well, I've just said that I'm not going to ride any horse. I'm too busy trying to form Snake Gully into a municipality.
Oh, now that'll all be fixed, Ted. It won't stop you from riding in the Snake Gully Cup. And think of riding Socks. He's always been a favourite of yours.
Has he?
Well, he's a good horse, you know, Ted. Now, come along. Just tell me that you'll ride Socks in the Snake Gully Cup, and I'll have no more worry. Then I'll talk about Berrigella and Snake Gully to your heart's content.
Remember your promise, Mr. Ramsey.
I didn't make a promise.
Oh, there you are, Mabel.
Oh, Dave, why do you take sides against me?
Oh, I'm not taking sides against you, but after all, I'll have to diet like Alf if Ted doesn't promise to ride Socks.
Well, Ted, come on, give us an answer.
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Dad. You're supposed to be president of the Shire Council. You're supposed to be trying to form Snake Gully into a municipality, and all you can talk about is racehorses.
Oh, that's not quite fair, Mr. Ramsey.
Well, I want to see Socks win the Snake Gully Cup, and you're the only one who can make the way.
Oh, that's true, Ted. Oh, go on, be a sport.
Well, if we can stop these two families from leaving Berrigella or get them to come here and settle in Snake Gully, we'll be Jake. I think you ought to go and see them, Dad.
Dad will go and see them, and so will I.
Yes, I'll go and see him, Ted, but first of all, Let's get your answer about socks.
Mr. Ramsey, I think that you have a right to talk to me father first.
Oh, well, I don't know what to do. I want to talk about Snake Gully and Barragalla.
Oh, there's tons of time to talk about that, but will you ride socks?
Well, I might consider it if Dad will talk business with me.
Mr. Ramsey, you're a man of honour, and it's up to you to talk to me father first. After all, he was the first one to come to you about riding a horse in the Snake Gully Cup.
Oh, that's quite true.
Mabel, why don't you go to bed? You look tired. Now listen, Ted. I got you into Hopkins' store as one of the directors, you know. The whole thing was my idea, wasn't it, Mum?
Of course it was.
My father had to agree to it.
Mabel, you shouldn't take sides against this family.
Now, Dave, I'm only being fair.
Now, that's enough. You'll all drive me off my head at the rate you're going. I'll talk to Bill Smith first, and then I'll decide which horse I'll ride.
You wouldn't want to see me fade away to a shadow, would you, Ted?
I don't want to see anyone fade away to a shadow. I want to talk about Snake Gully and Barragalla.
Well, tell us that you'll ride socks.
No, Mabel's right. I've got to talk to her father first. But I won't make any decision about which horse I'm going to ride until I've talked to you, Dad.
All right, Ted. You give me your word. That's good enough for me.
I don't want to offend anybody, but I can't ride both Kingpin and Socks.
Oh, of course you can't. And you want to ride the best horse, don't you, Ted?
Then he must want to ride Kingpin.
Oh, Socks can beat Kingpin any day.
Oh, now, don't start arguing. Mr. Ramsey said that he won't make any decision without consulting Dad.
Just give me a cushion to put behind his head, sir. He doesn't look too comfortable there.
Here, Dad.
I feel quite comfortable. And now, can we talk about Snake Gully and Barragalla?
Well, go right ahead. Tell me what you've done, and I'll give you my advice on it.
Settle down to sleep on that doorstep?
Oh, I'm tired of standing here waiting, and I'm hungry too.
The Ramseys are late tonight. They ought to be home by now.
Oh, what's the time?
Well, just getting on for 11:30.
Oh, we've been here for hours, and I'm starving.
Well, stand up. Don't settle down on that step.
I'm too weak to stand. I can't keep alive on a lettuce leaf.
Oh, don't be silly, Alf. You'll have to get used to that.
Oh, I'm going to beg and implore Ted Ramsey to ride our horse. But I wish we'd gone home with Dad all the same. Oh, it's going to be a long walk.
Oh, well, perhaps Mr. and Mrs. Ramsey wouldn't mind lending us their bicycles.
Oh, I suppose they will. They do a lot of cycling.
We should have come over here in our own car like I suggested in the first place.
Perhaps Ted and his wife are away for the night. They might be staying in Barragalla.
Oh, do you think it's worthwhile waiting any longer, or will we start to walk home?
Oh, I'm hungry, Annie. I don't want to walk home. Let's wait a bit longer and see if we can borrow the Ramseys' bicycles.
Oh, all right, Alf. But you must be strong. We've set our hearts on winning the Snake Gully Cup.
Yes, I know, and I've set my heart on Ted Ramsey riding Wally's Hope.
Look, there's a car coming up the road.
Oh, it won't be the Ramseys. It's about the 10th car that's passed tonight.
No, it's coming in here.
Oh, the Ramseys at last.
Now be tactful, Alf.
Oh, you leave that to me, Annie. You know, I taught you how to handle people in the milk bar. You just go away with Mrs. Ramsey somewhere and I'll talk to Ted.
All right.
Oh, Ted! Burglars lurking on the doorstep.
What?
No, it's only Alf and me here.
Oh, good gracious. Oh, dear, what a start you gave me. What are you doing here at this time of night?
We're waiting to see Ted.
Oh, well, he'll just go and put the car away. How long have you two been waiting?
Oh, we've been here since about 7 o'clock.
Good gracious, I had no idea.
Oh, it's quite all right. We didn't mind waiting. It was a pleasure, wasn't it, Alf?
Was it?
Of course it was.
Oh, we went over to the Blakes and had the loveliest game of euchre. Or at least I did. Ted went over to Dad's place.
What?
Oh, do you mean that Ted's been over to Dad's place?
Yes. He went over there to talk business with him about this Barragalla Snake Gully affair. Oh, dear, now, where's my... here it is. Now, come in.
I hope you're not going to stay long at this time of night.
Oh, no, Alf just wants to have a business talk with Mr. Ramsey.
Oh, well, come into this room. Ah, there we are. Now sit down. Ted won't be a minute.
Oh, what's this about Ted going over to Dad's place?
I told you. He wanted to discuss Shire Council business. Ah, here he is now.
Mr. Ramsey, did Dad make you promise anything?
Well, what are you talking about, Annie? And what are you both doing here at this time of night?
We came to see you. It's very important.
Oh, if we'd known you were going over to Dad's, it would have made it easier. Fancy sitting here for hours when you've been at home all the time.
These two poor things have been here since 7 o'clock.
Starve the lizards. They must want to see me very badly.
Oh, I'm just dying for a cup of tea.
Oh, so am I.
Now, Alf, mind, only tea without milk. Can I give you a hand to get it for us, Mrs. Ramsey?
A cup of tea? Oh, dear, it's very late, isn't it? Oh, but you're welcome. Come along to the kitchen, Annie. We leave the two men together. We had supper at late.
Oh, supper. Oh, supper.
I'll have a cup of tea ready in 2 shakes. Come along, Annie.
Yes, all right, Mrs. Ramsey. And do your best, Alf.
All right, I will.
Now, Alf, what's the trouble?
Oh, you wouldn't happen to have a biscuit or anything in this room, would you, Ted?
A biscuit? I think there are some over there in the biscuit barrel on the sideboard.
Do you mind if I have a couple?
Oh, just go ahead and help yourself. But what's up with you? Didn't you have any tea tonight?
Oh, I had a lettuce leaf and a bit of cheese.
A lettuce leaf and a bit of cheese? Why, what's the matter? Are you dieting?
Oh, well, I don't want a diet. Now, listen, Ted. We've known each other for a long time, haven't we?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to ask you to do me a very big favour. You wouldn't like to see me fade away and die, would you?
Why, of course not. Why are you going to die? Are you ill?
Oh, I'll die if you don't ride our horse while he's out in the Snake Gully Cup.
Oh? What weight she got?
10, 13.
Oh, well, I can make that easily. I'm not 10 stone.
Oh, he's a great horse, Ted. Oh, and he's a certainty for the Cup, an absolute certainty. You know, he's won some races in the city, and you want to be on the winner, don't you? Oh, these biscuits are good. Do you mind if I have a few more?
Oh, that's all right. Just help yourself.
Thanks, Ted. Oh, I'm starving. Oh, I don't suppose there's anything but biscuits in this room.
No, I'm afraid there's not.
Well, do me a favour and don't tell Annie that I've been eating biscuits.
Oh, I won't say anything.
Well, will you ride while he's open the Cup?
Well, I don't know, Alf. You see, I'm very, very busy at present trying to get Snake Gully changed into a municipality.
Oh, you can spare a few minutes to ride the winner of the Snake Gully Cup, can't you?
Oh, well, I suppose so.
Oh, he's a certainty, Ted.
Well, why are you putting 2 biscuits in your mouth at one time? I can't hardly hear what you say when you've got your mouth full.
Oh, but Ted, will I swallow this? Will you ride while he's open the Snake Gully Cup?
Well, Alf, I can't make you any promise. You see, Bill Smith wants me to ride Kingpin, and Dad wants me to ride Socks.
Oh, but Ted, they're old horses. They've got no chance.
Oh, well, I don't know so much about that.
You know, it was Annie's influence that got you a partner in the firm of Hopkins Store.
Oh, was it? I thought Dad arranged it all.
Oh, well, Annie had a big say.
Now, steady on. I can hear the ladies coming. You'd better not have any more biscuits.
Oh, I can't. There are none left.
Oh, well, you two men have had a nice chat. Is everything fixed, Alf?
Oh, not yet.
Well, you better fix it, Alf, because there won't be any supper for you if you don't.
an analysis of today's news of the European situation, Columbia now presents H.V. Kaltenborn, distinguished news analyst. Mr. Kaltenborn.
Good evening, everybody. Let's begin with Romania. General George Argeșanu, commander of the Bucharest Army Corps and former Minister of War, tonight was named Premier, replacing the slain Prime Minister Armand Călinescu. That means that they're going to have a military government, as strong a government as King Carol could possibly create, and it needs to be strong in view of the situation faced by imperiled Romania. Russian armies are menacing from the north. German armies are menacing from the west. Logically, an adventure in Romania is the next step for both Russia and Germany. Germany needs the oil, needs the wheat that Romania has. Germany remembers at the World War, when she succeeded in overrunning Romania, she was able to exploit Romania's huge resources to her own advantage. Russia remembers that Romania, after the war, took her province of Bessarabia, not peopled by Romanians. She has never relinquished that province, and it's perfectly natural to assume that perhaps beyond their agreement on Poland, that Stalin and Hitler have also arrived at an agreement with respect to Romania. It would be perfectly natural, as the first step in the execution of an attempt to change the policy and purpose of the Romanian government, that they should try to eliminate Călinescu, who was anti-Nazi, anti-Iron Guard, and it is Iron Guardists who have assassinated him, and substitute a regime that would exercise at least benevolent neutrality towards Germany and towards Russia. It is quite possible that the events in Romania today are the first planned step in whatever Germany and Russia intend to do. The creation of a new strong government and the Romanian government's refusal to admit any political implications of what has happened today are an indication that that government realizes that it is fighting for its life. It naturally does not admit the political implications, because to do so would be a slap in the face against Germany, a slap in the face against Russia, and little Romania, seeing what has happened to Poland, does not feel that it can afford to take any chances with offending either. However, the question arises whether the mere passive attitude of not offending will suffice to maintain Romanian integrity. The next weeks will show. Both the British and the French governments have evidently deemed it of considerable importance to answer Adolf Hitler's address. The British government answered once again today, pointing out the inconsistencies and what it calls the lies of Adolf Hitler. And this afternoon, at a time that was not particularly well chosen, certainly from the point of view of reaching general public attention, Edouard Daladier speaks in answer to Hitler. He spoke at the same time as the President of the United States, and you will remember that Columbia's microphone had to omit bringing part of Daladier's address because we were still bringing to you the words of the President of the United States, which obviously are more important to us at this particular time. Prime Minister Daladier could have attracted much more attention to his address, could have had a much larger audience for it if he had postponed it for a day or two. The fact that he gave it today indicates that the French felt it important that the message should reach the French people at once. It is possible that German propaganda, which we must admit has always been efficiently organized, has made some use of Hitler's appeal to the French poilu. It's quite possible that there has been a large distribution of certain sentences from Hitler's address to the French army by means of leaflets or by other ways which are easily possible at the front, where soldiers are as close together as they are between Germany and France, and that it was felt in France that an effective, eloquent answer, such as Prime Minister Daladier gave today, was the thing to do. At any rate, that would be one explanation for his speaking at the very same time as the President of the United States. Now, what about the President's address? I spent a good part of yesterday in Washington. I interviewed members of the Cabinet, outstanding leaders of the Senate, some of the most outspoken leaders of the opposition to lifting the embargo, and got a picture of the atmosphere of Washington. There is general apprehension in Washington that somehow, in some way, in spite of our not wanting it, that the country may be pushed towards war. I was much surprised to find that apprehension, but it exists. And I noticed that the dominant thing to me in the President's address is his continuous insistence that he is determined to keep us at peace. He mentioned that not once but half a dozen times in the course of the address, and each time that he mentioned it, he received an enthusiastic response from the audience to which he was speaking. He began with the assumption that every man who listened to him was in favor of keeping the United States out of war. And again, in the course of his talk, he recurred to that and embodied that idea in a number of pregnant phrases which will be quoted again and again. The substance of his address, as you know, was an appeal for the repeal of the embargo on munitions. And he made it very clear that there is no embargo on anything in the way of war material outside of munitions. That's the point of distinction that I found was not even in the minds of some of the leading senators who are discussing this problem. That is, the distinction is not as clear as perhaps it should be, and I note that the President emphasized it again and again. Let us be factually said and recognize that a belligerent nation often needs wheat and lard and cotton for the survival of its population just as much as it needs anti-aircraft guns and anti-submarine depth charges. Let those who seek to retain the present embargo position be wholly consistent and seek new legislation to cut off cloth and copper and meat and wheat and 1,000 other articles from all the nations at war. I seek a greater consistency through the repeal of the embargo provisions and a return to international law. It happens that yesterday I asked Senator Nye whether he would favor an entire, a complete embargo on everything, and Senator Nye answered frankly and directly, I would. But he is the only senator from whom I have received such an expression. And there is the question about which the debate is going to center. Is it logical to embargo, as the President put it, certain products of industry which happen to be in the shape of munitions, and not embargo all the products of industry that do not happen to be completed as munitions? And the President, you remember, spoke of a whole series of articles that are partly manufactured that are going to be used for munitions if we continue to export them, but that don't happen to be in the condition of munitions. Now, a bulletin has just come in from the United Press which states that the Senate isolationists intend to fight President Roosevelt's neutrality revision program, and now I quote, from hell to breakfast, which seems to be the phrase which they used after a strategy meeting in the office of Senator Hiram Johnson, Republican of California. Well, that is their privilege. Those men are sincere. I talked with enough of them yesterday to realize how sincere and how determined they are. Senator Vandenberg was extremely frank in pointing out that he felt that to remove the embargo on munitions would be the first step towards war. And he said, after we take the first step, the second step is much more easy. But I talked to another outstanding Republican leader who takes a different point of view, a man whose voice would be even more important in determining American opinion when that voice will make itself heard. And here is the way he put it to me. We should help nations to defend themselves against attack. We should not help any attackers. I do not believe for a moment that we can maintain an effective embargo on arms. Italy can remain neutral and buy all the tanks and bombing planes and heavy mobile artillery and poison gas she pleases. She can guarantee that she will not export a single unit to Germany. All she needs to do is to export to Germany all that she now has and all that her factories can produce. Here is another consideration. Scores of American manufacturing plants will transfer their factories to Canada if we maintain the arms embargo. We will manufacture parts, machines, various raw materials. They will be shipped to Canada and assembled there. I had hoped that Hitler's talk might provide a basis for peace. It does not look so now. I am afraid we are in for a long war. It is a great misfortune that this country has divided on this futile embargo issue. The chief reason for it is that some members of Congress do not trust the president. There is one way in which he could regain the complete confidence of Congress and the country. He could do it by simply coming out and announcing that he does not propose to run for a third term, but I don't expect to see him do that. And after I had interviewed this leading Republican and gotten that statement, I went to one of the outstanding friends and advisors of the president, and I asked him, why would or could the president not announce that he was not a candidate for the third term? And here is his reply. In the first place, it would reduce the president's hold on Congress. In the second place, it would decrease the president's influence with the Democratic Party. Don't expect the president to speak out upon this subject before next spring. And remember this, he added, the president can prevent the nomination of any Democrat whom he opposes. And secondly, no Democratic candidate for the presidency can be elected next year without the president's active support. There you have the opinion of men who are in perhaps the best position to speak. And yet, we have had the emphasis throughout the session of Congress, throughout everything that has been said within the last 48 hours, the emphasis upon the desire to maintain national unity. And yet, we're in for a fight. It's a sincere fight. It's an honest fight. Now, this group of 24 senators of various political faiths that met this afternoon, they heard the president's neutrality speech. They obviously took account of what he said. And then they assembled in the same room where 20 years ago, 19 senators met to adopt the no-compromise position against Woodrow Wilson's plea for United States participation in the League of Nations. Senator Johnson, who was largely instrumental in keeping this country out of the League of Nations, said that in the forthcoming neutrality battle, he and his colleagues will not resort to filibuster tactics, but will nevertheless explore the issues thoroughly. And with reference to that, I also asked Senator Vandenberg whether he believed that a filibuster was in order. And here is his reply. There will be free and full debate upon this issue. It may take 2 weeks, or it may take 6 weeks here in the Senate. But I personally completely oppose anything in the way of a filibuster. To filibuster on this issue would justify those who say that the democratic processes will not work. But so long as the discussion pertains to the issues, so long as there is no attempt to drag in extraneous material, that discussion must go on. There can also be no cloture. And by cloture, he meant a vote of 2/3 of the members of the Senate to so limit debate that the final question would have to be put to a vote within perhaps 24 or 48 hours. He says there can be no cloture. They haven't got the votes to force cloture. Now, I believe, he added, that we must keep the embargo because to change it now would be a step towards war. And Senator LaFollette of Wisconsin, in discussing what happened today after the meeting of the isolationists, adds this. He says, the milk in the coconut is the question whether the arms embargo should be repealed. On this issue, he said, and he is the one, it appears now, who used the quotation that I gave you a moment ago, on this issue, says Senator LaFollette, we will fight from hell to breakfast. End quote. Now, several of these isolationists are members of the Foreign Relations Committee, which is to meet to consider what should be done. But it was my understanding in Washington yesterday that in the Foreign Affairs Committee, the administration has a majority. They will make a report in line with the president's recommendation, and then the debate in the Senate will begin. Well, we're fortunate that we're at peace and that we can still have full and free debate on such an important issue. Good night.
You have just heard H.V. Kaltenborn with an analysis of today's news of the European situation. Further broadcasts on the European war will be presented later in the evening. At 8:55 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the Columbia Broadcasting System and its affiliated stations will present their regular evening feature.
operated by Rio Grande. San Francisco Sheriff's Office calling all cars, attention all cars, broadcast 267 regarding a hold-up. Assist the officer. That's all. Rolls and During the month of December, I ask you friends of Calling All Cars to help us in the test of listener loyalty to this program by making at least one call at the Rio Grande station. And now the sponsor, the cast, and I thank you for your generous demonstration of loyalty that carried the test to a most successful conclusion. In appreciation, we will bring you 52 of the best Calling All Cars programs it has been our privilege to produce, and to continue to make available to you the finest petroleum products money can buy. Believe me when I say, and you can prove it to yourself, Real Lube is the finest motor oil sold in the West. It is made so strong that it cannot break down under the intense heat of your active feet. And what is equally phenomenal, Real Lube never is slowed up by the coldest weather. Newly won friends are always happily surprised to learn that this great motor oil costs only 25 cents a quart in dirt-proof, dilution-proof cans. Real Lube has to be good to be the running mate of Rio Grande Crack, a gasoline that powers more police cars, fire engines, ambulances, and other emergency equipment wherever it is sold than any other brand. Remember to get some tomorrow. As an example of the splendid cooperation existing between law enforcement bodies, San Francisco City and County are outstanding. We have therefore asked William D. Hollingbetter, Under-Sheriff to Sheriff Daniel C. Murphy of San Francisco County, to open our program from the studios of KSFO.
The work done by the police officers in tonight's story would fill an extensive file. It is a simple example of the unsung efforts of those men who have sworn to uphold the law, and of the seldom exploited achievements of the policemen of San Francisco. In the words of Chief Quinn of the San Francisco Police Department, this story is one of the behind-the-scenes labor, pieced together like a never-ending puzzle. The labor that traps the burglar, catches the swindler, and brings punishment to the pickpocket, the shoplifter, the bad check artist, the petty thief, and all those other swarming features of the underworld, whose crimes are in too significant to make the headline. This is the story of a kind that police departments throughout the country are faced with every day. It is a story of the kind of work that is every day convincing criminals that crime is a losing proposition.
In a small nightclub in San Francisco, two men watch one of the dancers.
What are we waiting over here for? Come on up to the bar and have a drink. And a white old pack is going to hula dance. Oh, why wait? It ain't stopping me, and I won't stop anything unless you get the other face in a different shape. Now, listen, Marge. Don't talk about my girl that way. She's an artist. Oh, your girl? Oh, well, maybe she just needs a new push. Nah, it's this lousy orchestra. Please don't give her nothing. Boy, I can just see her among them swinging farms of Goony. Yeah, she's doing all right among the swinging stews right here. That's just it. I'm going to take her away from all this. Yeah? The Goony? No, she ain't a real Hawaiian. She just made up that way. Oh, yeah? Now, pipe down. Here she comes. Now, remember, she thinks I'm a big shot. Hiya, honey. I want you to meet up with my pal. Hello, baby. Hey, what's up, Nancy was doing? She bought you a ticket and what?
I bet that's what you say to all the girls. Anyway, I'm pleased to meet you.
What you doing tonight, honey?
Nothing much. Well, I gotta get dressed. See you later.
Oh, let's do something. I do plenty for that dame. Yeah, there's plenty of other guys doing things for her. Maybe she's got a husband that would do a few things for you. She's got a husband. That don't matter none. Yeah, I get it. You're a big shot, huh? Too bad you can't prove it. Oh, yeah? Maybe I am going to prove it. Just happens that I'm all ready to do some jobs and dig it out of this town. And take that with me. You won't even know where I got the money. Just like that, huh? What about our husband? Hey, where are you going to get the gun? Oh, have you got a special permit from the company? The cops in this town is too dumb to worry me. We can make monkeys out of it. Yeah, they look like it if we get stuck in one of their monkey cages. Let's gotta catch it first. We ain't got no record here in Frisco. Okay, I'll do anything to get back to Chi. Let's see, when are you gonna get a ride? What does this look like? Yeah, it's like a toy picture. That's just what it is. I got it at the 5 and dime store. But it won't look like a toy when I get done painting it black. You think it'll work? Of course it'll work. Stay kind in the background and you wave that pig stick of yours under that suit. They're too scared to look at the gun twice. Okay, I'm with you. But there's only one angle I don't like. What's that? This pickup business and skirts don't mix. Not even hula skirts. They say nothing of a married hula skirt. That's a joke. We don't know what it's all about. Yeah, well, I hope some little boy don't tell him. We'll give the word to the cops. Come on. Let's try out our toy gun and see how it works.
Shortly after midnight on October 23rd, 1937, Morris Pottis was behind the desk at the Almond Hotel on Eddy Street. As he glanced up from his ledger, 2 men entered the lobby. Good evening, gentlemen. Room with a double bed. Yes, sir. Just stand right here and I'll see what we got. What price did you want? We ain't particular. Just give us everything you got. You mean anything I've got? We mean everything, buddy. This is a stick-up. What? Yeah, come on, get that case door open, or maybe my partner will slit your throat. Yeah, we don't want to waste no shot on you. So don't stand me. Or get that knife out of my lip. Get the door and quit shouting. There isn't much here. Give us the silver, too. Yes, sir. Here it is. Okay. Now, you've been a good boy so far, but... Yeah, but if you don't keep quiet, my partner will come back in and slip you. Yes, sir. 24 hours later, almost to the minute, outside a hotel on 4th Street. Is there anybody in the lobby? No, just a quick behind the desk. Let's go. Wait a minute. What if one of these here tricks gets stuck? That short gun of yours ain't loaded, you know? They're all too yellow. They get 50. Just stick on with that pig sticker of yours. Okay, but if I start running, Bell's going to get in me way. Don't you worry. I'll be too far in front of you. Let's go. Pick him up, fella. Yeah, keep your trap shut if you don't want this knife in your ribs. No, he's doing good things. Come on, quit your shaking, buddy. It'll all be over in a few minutes. Yeah, we won't hurt you if we have to. Kind of made me feel bad, just like that last guy that thought he was so brave. You know, I felt bad, too. Maybe he had a wife and kid. He died awful quick. There ain't much going into his drawer. That's okay. We don't want to be greedy. As long as this guy's acting so nice about it and keeping his hot button. Yeah. It's some finger got that nervous trigger finger. I think he wants to have a good cry. That's good. No, he ain't gonna cry. Not a big man like him. He's just going to have a little fainting spell. Yeah, we'll call a doctor for him when we get far, far away. Inspectors George O'Leary and William McMahon of the robbery detail made routine investigations. No clues as to the identity of the men were discovered. Then, 4 weeks later, a deluge of small hotel robberies confronted the police. On the night of November 23rd, at the Hotel Bonnie on Jones Street, 2 men entered the lobby. I see by this little tag on the desk that his name's Robert Brown. That's right, gentlemen. What can I do for you? You can do just as we tell you or get a dose of lead poison. Well, what do you want? What does that door lead to? That's fine, because that's just where you're going, Mr. Brown. Well, what are you going to do? I'm going to lock you down here in the basement in one piece right here. Oh, what do you mean? I mean, I'm going to cut you up in little pieces and leave you down there if you decide to get frisky.
Oh, no. I won't do anything.
If you go, it'll be your last piece. Here, in you go. Let's see you imitate a mouse. Have you got the dope out? Yeah, all I can get. You don't suppose we could starve down there before somebody finds him, do you? What if he did? We don't want to do anything to make the cops mad at us. Yeah, I guess you're right. But this work is getting kind of monotonous. Yeah, it's kind of. You was the guy that was afraid it wouldn't work. It's just so easy. Let's go stick him another joint. Now, don't get so anxious, will you? We gotta lay low until tomorrow night. night, at the very moment Robert Brown was being interviewed by officers at the Hotel Congress almost around the corner, Harry Curry was mutely standing with hands in the air.
He ain't very sociable, mister. I bet he'd say something if that there Kennyworth went off.
Maybe he's just shy.
Yeah, gun shy. Yeah, come on, let's get the money and go.
Now, wait a minute. You wanted some variety. Get that rope over there and tie his hands up.
See anything could be different?
It's real thoughtful of him to have a rope all ready and waiting for us.
It was a check. What's your hands check, buddy? Okay, so you'll be using them to climb up the golden ladder.
Don't tie him up so the cops can't figure out how to untie him when they get here.
Oh, wouldn't that be terrible?
Ow.
Yes, yes, yeah, that'll hold him for a while. What'll I do with him now?
Take him right down behind the counter.
Down you go, buddy. He's talking so much. Maybe we ought to gag him.
No. You'll find his tongue when the cops get here. Come on, let's go.
I almost wish somebody'd walk into one of these big lobbies when we're doing a job, just to see what would happen.
Oh, it's against our luck. Besides, if something like that happens, I might need a real gun.
Listen to that there folk hotel, mister.
We ain't paid a visit to this hotel before, have we?
No, the name just don't happen to appeal to me.
How many times have I told you we can't be choosy in our line of business?
Well, the place looks awful deserted. Maybe they'd be glad to have our business. Hey, they could bring that rope with you.
Yeah, but anybody going by in the street would see us tying him up. We'll have to take him upstairs.
I hope we get enough out of it to make it worth our trouble. Let's go.
You got a room on the second floor?
Oh, yes, indeed, gentlemen. If you'll just find here...
Let's take a look at the room first.
Certainly. Just come this way, please.
Let's keep walking and don't make any noise. This is a gun in your leg.
A gun? What you going to do? I'm going to look at the room.
And if you try any funny stuff, it'll be the last room you ever showed anybody.
But I don't have any money. It's all in the cash register. Yeah, thanks for reminding us, Bud. We'll stop up for it on the way out.
After we've taken care of you.
Taking care of me? What do you mean?
You'll find out and make sure the room you show us is empty.
Yes, sir, but why? Go on, open the door. Don't ask no questions.
Now, listen, buddy. It'd be bad for the hotel's reputation if somebody got knocked off of this joint, wouldn't it?
Knocked off? Yeah, knocked off.
And that's just what's going to happen to anybody that squeals to the cops, see?
You wouldn't dare. Oh, we wouldn't. Maybe you'd like to see us show you. Like this. No, don't. Stop it now. I ought to shove your face into the floor just for good measure.
Go ahead, tie him up. Don't waste any time on it.
Okay, but it'll be a lot easier to slit his throat.
No. Messy. If he lets out his zip, I'll just plug him.
If he gets his lily white wrist out of this here nut, boy, he'll be a Houdini.
No, don't hurt.
Shut up, will you? I told you I'd like to have it.
Give him a couple of slugs in the stomach. Maybe he'll like it better than this here rope.
No, don't you.
Let's get one more up out of you, and it'll be your last one.
I wish I'd brought some more rope. I like to hang him by his feet from that there chandelier.
Time to the bedpost. That's good enough.
Okay, move over.
I can't.
Move over. I'll kick you over. Come on. Hold your feet still.
That better be some real money in that cash register, or we'll come back and give you a good working over.
Yeah, nothing makes me madder than to go to a lot of trouble like this and just for nothing. Yeah, that ought to do him.
Come on, we wasted too much time on this dope already.
Remember, buddy, one yup out of you will come back and make a mess out of you on that there roof. That's all right, Tom. We've got nothing else to do until tomorrow night.
Sarah, Mr. Sullivan registered in this hotel.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Sullivan? No, there's nobody with that name here, Don. Oh, that's all right. Just open up the cash drawer and give us what you get.
And make it snappy. We're in a hurry tonight.
Yeah. But $65 is all I have. That's all right. Don't apologize. Good night, John.
Good night, sir.
Hey, how you doing with a hula stick, Bob?
Oh, well, he knows I'm a big shot now.
Yeah, but you know how you're getting all this, Jack?
No, he never will know. And neither will the cops. Meantime, at police headquarters, Captain of Inspectors Gulley calls a conference with Inspectors McMahon and Gus.
I told you fellows in here for a little conference on this hotel battery situation. I've pulled 4 jobs in the last 4 days, 6 all told. It's beginning to give me a headache. Me too. Who do those guys think they are? Jesse James the second, third? I don't care who they think they are. I'm interested in who we think they are. You got any ideas, Butch? I think they're just a couple of skunks that have been lucky. Well, they're amateurs, all right. They walk in and out of a hotel in plain sight of anybody that might be going by and leave fingerprints all over the place. Yeah, fingerprints that we have no record of in the files. That's just it. They're smart enough to know that we can't get a line on them in the usual ways. Oh, I don't know. Only a couple of stats that think they were smart to get us away with stuff like this. And we've taken stations up and down the coast for parole, discharged convicts. Got no lead from that. Every hotel clerk in San Francisco has complete descriptions of them. We've got patrol cars in the downtown hotel district looking for them. It's funny case, all right. We know what they look like, how they work, and everything about them except who they are. Well, they'll pull a bone sooner or later. That'll give us a lead on them. They always do. Oh, we'll get them, but I'm afraid they'll walk into a hotel some night, get into a jam, and start shooting. A nice business is a funny angle. What if they both use guns? Doesn't make sense. Well, as soon as they start operating in a way that makes sense, we'll have them. Well, if they're as dumb as I think they are, they're going to pull a lot of jobs first. Well, the more jobs, the sure we are to get them. But I'd sleep a lot better tonight if I knew where they are right now.
Your hula dancer looks kind of tired tonight, Bob. She dances like she's only got a couple of more shakes in it. Yeah, I know. She ain't putting her soul in. Maybe she's homesick for that there 2020. No, that ain't it. This dive is getting her down. Listen. I thought we were going to get a steak and clear out of this here town. Well, what do you do? You spend it all on a dizzy hula skirt. Can I help it if I'm in love? Hey, Graham, this is something I want to talk to her. Don't worry, I'm going, but I'm telling you, you're going to get nailed on account of that skirt. Graham, will you?
Hi, Big Joe.
Hiya, baby. Come on over here. Hey, you look all in, honey.
Yeah. This joint's getting me down.
I know how it is. I tell you, babe, like you ought to be in a more uplifting joint than this.
I just say the sweetest thing. No wonder I'm nuts about you.
No kidding, babe. Are you?
Sure I am. But how could I tell you in a dump like this? Why, every time a guy buys a drink, he thinks a blade of my grass skirt should go with it.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
What, the grass skirt?
No. I'm an honorable guy. I want to take you away from all this. I do things in a big way. With me, it's the whole or nothing.
You're still talking about the skirt?
Quit your kidding. Let's me and you get out of this town.
But what about Clarence, my husband?
Oh, nuts to Clarence.
Oh, now, Bob, I wouldn't do nothing to hurt Clarence. He's a nice guy.
No, he's a nice guy.
But he ain't a big shot.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Well, Clarence has talked about getting some money together so he could go to Oregon.
Think nothing more of it, babe. I'll throw enough dough in his lap that tends to Alaska. It'll take me a couple of weeks, but it's good as done.
Gee, what a guy. What's your line anyhow, Bob?
Oh, I'm in the hotel business. I go from one to another and sort of give this place a little going over, you know.
What do you mean?
Well, they don't know me, see. They think I'm a customer, so I check up on them. You see, they don't get sassy or out of line like that.
That's a swell job.
Yeah, I can transfer to Chicago just like that.
Well, I'm with you if you can get Clarence to give me the okay.
Now, listen, babe. I'm a very persuasive guy. I got a style all my own. Oh, that reminds me. I got to do some work yet tonight.
Okay. I'll be seeing you, big shot.
Goodbye, honey.
In the next few days, 4 hotels and a drugstore were looted by the same bandits. Then, on November 30th, Albert Cannon, night clerk at the Apex Hotel, was reading a police circular describing the bandits as 2 men approached. Recognizing them, his hand went to a Luger automatic hidden beneath the desk. Evening, gentlemen. Wish to register?
Yeah, what's this? This is his pickup. Come on, get out of here.
Yeah? Well, what does this look like?
I'll fight you. I'd shoot up for you. I might crack your skull, wise guy.
Yeah, take his jack and drill him, Bob.
No, it makes too much noise. Give me a hand and we'll lock him in that closet.
Okay. Well, that was a close shave. It's a lucky thing for us his gun didn't fire.
Yeah, the safety check must have been on.
I told you one of those trucks would get pushed some night.
Well, from now on, we'll have this automatic to talk back to him with. Come on, dump him in there.
Okay. Let's get the don't get out of here. I need a drink.
Yeah, me too, and I'll feel a lot easier not having to depend on a toy gun anymore.
With 9 consecutive holdups that left the city gasping, Captain of the Inspectors Galea again conferred with a dozen members of the robbery detail. The available facts were analyzed, and shortly afterwards, Inspectors McMahon and Fred Butts were speeding across town.
Your hunch was right about these monkeys getting bloodthirsty. Yeah. Next time it's liable to be murder. Drugstore they stuck up. Just a hunch, but it may lead to something.
Well, that was funny. 16 hotel stick-ups and 1 drugstore.
When a thug gets out of his regular line, he usually makes a slip. I certainly hope this drugstore job was it.
And don't we all? Well, here's Big Street. Store is right around the corner.
Right in a small hotel district.
A little place. Sure don't glass anything big.
Yes, sir? We're from headquarters. We'd like to know if you can tell us anything about the men that held you up besides what you gave us in the report.
Well, let me see now. You know, there was something queer about those two that I forgot to mention.
Yeah?
What was that?
Why, those fellas have been in the store several times before. I sure was surprised when they pulled a gun on me.
Maybe they were looking the place over.
No, I don't think so. A couple of times they seemed to come from across the street. I figured they were living near here.
Well, across the street. This was the slip they made, Fred. Come on, we're going to check every hotel in this block.
I've been waiting for this.
Fred, I think our hotel bandits have pulled their last job. I'm going to ask Chief Quinn for 100 men to cover every hotel in the district.
Do you think they'll shoot it out?
I almost hope they'll try to. Robbery detail, McMahon speaking. Oh, hello, Merrick. Any of the boys had any luck? Hey, what? Registered there in the same names? Stick there. We'll be right over.
I bet there are more coppers in this hotel than I guess.
We've been here over an hour. We hope they don't decide to change hotels again. Wait a minute.
Regent Hotel? Yes, I'll give him the message.
Is that one of them?
Yes. I don't know which one. He left a message for his partner.
What was it?
Meet me at the Blue Grotto.
Blue Grotto. That's a nightclub over on Mason Street. Come on, Fred. So you're the hostess here at the Blue Grotto. Do you recognize the descriptions we've given you?
Guys like that usually stick to one spot. You must have seen them lots of times.
Well...
Come on. You've got nothing to lose.
Well, yes, I know them both. Pat Williams, one of our dancers here, is in love with Bob McGee.
Well, it'll be a break for her to find out what kind of a guy he is.
Well, you're too late. Pat eloped with Bob to Chicago. They took the 9 o'clock ferry to Oakland to connect with the train.
It's 7 minutes after 9 right now. If we average 70 over the bridge, we'll meet the boat coming in. If we don't pick them up there, we'll be back. Well, we're back again, lady. What's the idea of giving us a bum steer like that? They weren't on the boat and they weren't on the train. You better quit stalling because you're trying to protect them.
I'm not. Honestly. That's what Pat told me.
Okay. Maybe they decided to spend their honeymoon here in San Francisco. Maybe they couldn't wait till they got to Chicago. Where does Pat Williams live?
She's been living with her husband.
Her husband?
No use looking for a honeymoon there.
Well, there's nothing else to do now but go visit the husband. Maybe he'll be willing to talk.
Did you ever see one that wouldn't?
Not yet.
She lives on the 900 block on Golden Gate Avenue. I don't know the exact number.
That's close enough. If we scare the guy enough, maybe he'll give us something to work on.
I told you those guys were dumb. I knew we'd turn into a triangle case. It never failed.
Apartment on the 900 block. Seems to look like that dame gave us the wrong steer again.
Let's see. Smith, Monahan, DeCaco, Keckford, Smith, Williams. Hey, wait a minute. Here it is. Clarence Williams. Number 295.
All right, men. There's no telling what's going to happen, so get your guns out and be ready for anything.
You don't think both of the guys are spending their honeymoon with her, do you?
I don't know, and I don't care. But the apartment should be right at the top of these stairs.
I can't help thinking we're all getting excited about nothing. Husband must be as dumb as the rest of us. Unless he is, then I'll get any place.
Quiet. 295, this is the one. There's somebody talking.
Why don't you listen to me so you'll understand what I'm trying to tell you, Clarence? Pat and me are in love with each other. Can't you understand something like that?
So what? She's been in love with lots of guys, even me.
Oh, but this is different, Clarence.
Oh, yeah, it's always different.
You just don't understand, Clarence. Pat here has got a soul. She needs to be free. I want to see her in a joint with a guy who'll buy her champagne instead of rot-gut liquor.
Yeah, I'm sick of doing the hula. A fan dance is much more elegant.
A fan dance? You know what happened the one time you tried it.
Yeah, that's just it. The guys around that place is crude. They don't know no better.
Just right, Clarence. Bob and me want to go to Chicago and start life all new.
No, you mean all nude.
Now, you see, Bob, Clarence just ain't got no appreciation of art.
Who's this art guy? That?
Now, how do you like that? Well, maybe he's got some appreciation of this. Do you see these bills, Clarence?
Mm-hmm.
They're all 20s and 50s. How would you like it if they was all yours?
Say, that's real money. If it's not hot, how come you mess around with my wife?
Hey, John, Pat, how can I talk to a guy that ain't used to associating with big guys?
Well, he just ain't never seen that much money before. Give him a chance, will you?
Okay. Now, listen, Tom. I'll take it slow and easy. You wanted a state to get to Oregon. Well, here it is. Now, what more do you want?
Well, that means I have to go up alone, huh? My wife don't go with me.
Well, what do you think I am, a Santa Claus?
Well, I'd hate to tell you what I thought you were.
Now, wait a minute.
Think of now. You ain't going to get to my place. Bob here's a big shot, and he can do things for me.
Okay, I guess I know when I'm late.
Now you're talking sense. This is the easiest show you ever made in your life.
Yeah, I guess it is that. Well, if it hadn't been you, it would have been some other guy. I seen this coming.
Okay, here's the dough. Pat, you and me will catch the late train to Chicago.
It's okay by me, big son.
That's probably my laundry.
Huh? Don't you know who's coming to see you?
Nobody ever comes to see me. They come to see Pat.
And nobody was coming to see me.
Pat, I know it is. I could have got out of here long ago. Get your hands up, everybody.
Pat.
You. Get out of here. Don't shoot.
Hey, listen, Fred. Now, where's your partner, buddy? He's been looking for you for some time.
He ain't here.
Are you going to talk or aren't you?
Yeah. I'll talk.
There's a legal automatic, though. Fully loaded.
Uh-huh. Got that from the Effects Hotel clerk. So you were going to leave for Chicago tonight, huh?
Yeah. When I seen the headline in the paper that said the cops was going to shoot to kill the hotel bandits, I got kind of scared.
Take a look at your big shot now, Pat.
Who are you?
Well, I ain't nobody. I'm just Pat.
Hey, they didn't have nothing to do with me and my brothers. They're just friends.
Yeah, officer. We was just casual acquaintances. I met Bob here in the nightclub, and he just sort of dropped around.
Yeah, so we heard. Well, where's your partner?
He's at the Black Hotel in Oakland. His name's Marvin Thomas.
Okay, Fred, take the boys and go get him.
Yeah, but what's going to become of me?
Dig out the grass search, sister. You've got just a half an hour to make that first show. In just a moment, we shall hear the concluding facts of our story. Remember, friends, it is just as important to protect your motor as it's powerless. And for maximum protection, use Real Lube motor oil. For maximum power, speed, getaway, and mileage, Rio Grande Crack, the most highly recommended gasoline sold in the West. Thomas was taken into custody in Oakland, and the two bandits were found guilty and sentenced to spend terms of 5 years to life in San Quentin, where they will learn most conclusively that crime does not pay. Francisco Sheriff's Office calling all cars, attention all cars, cancellation broadcast 267 regarding the holdup. Suspects in this case are now in custody. That's all. Roll This is an editor for Frederick Lindsley, bidding you good night for Rio Grande.
time, Rio Grande will present Miss Helen DeHagen in The Case of the Silver Cord. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Oh, if you don't mind, Mr. Smith, Mary and I are just having a little talk.
I can't help that. Everybody's got to come in for the drawing of this horse. It's the big moment of the evening. You having a good time, Mary?
Yes, lovely. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Well, come along in, both of you. There's tons of time for sitting out afterwards.
Oh, well, Mary, can I take you into supper?
Oh, I don't know, Jack.
Oh, well, nothing else should matter now.
Oh, well, you can take me home anyway. But please don't insult Mr. Montgomery.
I can take you home? Oh, Mary, that's grand. Honestly, Mary?
Of course.
Come on, both of you.
All right.
I'll see you inside, too. I don't want to be a knock, but everybody's got to be present. Now, come along.
Well, when's the drawing going to take place? You're talking enough about it, Bill.
Well, I'm a good sport. I'm not shivering in my shoes. If Ted Ramsey doesn't draw Kingpin's name out of the hat, well, that's just too bad. I'll have to find another rider.
Yeah, well, I think I'm just as good a sport as you. I've got another rider ready waiting, and that's Dave. Where are you, Dave?
Oh, I'm here, Dad.
Oh, there you are.
I hope Ted Ramsey draws Sock's name out of the hat. I'm not looking forward to dieting.
Oh, neither am I. Well, come on, Annie, let's get it over.
All right, Alf, all right. Don't fidget about like that. Don't get impatient.
Now, where's Ted? Hey, Ted. Are you there, Ted Ramsey?
I'm here. Is everything ready?
Oh, well, I've got the three names written out here. Come on, Dad and Alf. Come on. You'd better supervise me putting these into the hat.
Oh, come on, let's get it over.
Oh, yes, I want to see this too.
Now, look, everyone. I want everybody to look now. Here's Kingpin's name written on a piece of paper. I fold it up like this, and then I drop it into the hat.
Of course, you would put Kingpin's name in first.
Yes, and it'll be the only one drawn out, I hope.
Well, come on. You're wasting a lot of time. Put the next name in and don't talk so much.
Oh, I wished I'd served supper before the drawing of the horse, then I might be able to have a good feed.
Oh, Alf, how can you say that? When I think of the dinner you ate tonight.
Oh, well, I had to give myself a sort of foundation.
Well, here goes. Now, this is Wally's ope into the hat. You see, I fold it up, and in it goes, into the hat.
Look, Alf, our horse.
Oh, I hope it's the one Ted Ramsey draws out.
That's right, Bill. Go on. Leave Socks till last.
Oh, never mind, Dad. Last in, first out.
Yeah, I hope you're right, Dave.
And now the name of Socks on this piece of paper, folded up and dropped into the hat. Well, all three names are in now, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready, Ted?
Yes, I'm ready.
Wait a minute. Who's going to hold the hat?
Well, I'm holding it, aren't I?
Oh, well, I don't think you should, Bill. Somebody independent should hold it.
Yes.
That's what I think.
That's what
Are
I
you
think.
hinting that I'd be cheating and trying to push the piece of paper into his hand?
I'll hold the hat.
Oh, no, Annie, no, you won't. You're not independent. Now, let me see who can hold this hat. Oh, yes, here you are. Mary Phelan, you hold the hat.
All right, I'll be happy to do so.
Go on, Mary.
Look, everyone. I'll hold it above my head.
Right up now, right
Can
up.
you reach, Mr. Ramsey?
Oh, too right, I can.
Well, go on. Draw the names out and end the agony.
Well, before I do so, let me say, ladies and gentlemen, that I don't want any hard feelings between anybody here tonight. And I want to say that we all appreciate Mrs. Smith asking us here to her lovely home. So far, it's been a lovely party. And I hope it's not going to be spoiled by any quarreling after I've drawn the horse's name out of the hat. I want an assurance of that because I've made no promise to anyone, and I'll ride whichever horse I happen to draw.
Oh, well, there'll be no quarreling on my part.
Nor on mine. I'm content to stand by the draw.
So are we, aren't we, Alf?
Oh, I suppose so. But it means a lot of sacrifice for me if he doesn't draw Wally's hope.
He will, don't you worry.
Oh, I'm worried about this, Annie. I am worried.
Well, don't be.
Come on, Al.
Well, later on in the evening, I shall propose the toast of our host and hostess, Mr. and Mrs. Bill Smith. And we shall wish them every good luck. Now, in the meantime, here goes. I'm going to draw a name out of this hat, and the name that I draw will be the horse that I ride in the Snake Gully Cup. Now, are you all ready?
Well, go on. Get on with it, Ted.
Well, here goes.
Which one has he drawn, Al?
I don't know yet. Oh, Annie, I can't bear to look.
Well, what is it, Ted?
Now, just a minute now. Don't be impatient. Wait till I open the paper. You folded it over enough.
Oh, get on with it, Ted. What have you done?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the horse I'll be riding in the Snake Gully Cup is Mr. Bill Smith's horse, Kingpin.
Good on you, Ted. I knew you'd do the right thing. Once you make a promise, you keep it.
Now, cut that out, Bill. Cut that out. I made no promise. It was sheer chance that I drew your horse.
Just a minute now. What's all this about a promise? Was there something between you two?
Oh, of course there wasn't any. It was perfectly fair.
Well, Dad, aren't you going to congratulate me? Congratulations, Bill. Of course, even if you've got Ted Ramsey riding Kingpin, it doesn't mean that he'll win, you know. Dave's as good a rider as any in the district, aren't you, Dave?
Oh, yes, Dad. But I think you could get somebody lighter.
Not on your life, me boy, not on your life. You'll ride socks and you'll start by going without any supper tonight.
Oh, no, Dad, here, break it down. Can't I start tomorrow morning?
Well, there's not much time left, and you'll have to start wasting right away, you know. Have to make some sacrifice.
Oh,
You've got 7 pounds to lose.
Oh, Alf, it was bad luck, wasn't it?
Oh, don't talk to me, Annie. I'm speechless.
Oh, well, now, look, I'll go without supper tonight, too, just to help you. We'll go for a little walk in the garden of Mr. Smith's new home.
Oh, Annie, it's such a wonderful supper. Mrs. Smith said it catered.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter, Alf. The Snake Gully Cup's more important. And remember, Alf, it's for little Wally.
Oh, I suppose that fathers and husbands have to make sacrifices. Oh, it's going to be hard, Annie.
Oh, Alf, I can sympathise with you. Shake.
Thanks, Dave. Well, it's some help to know that you'll be suffering too.
Oh, well, Dave will be wasting his time, because socks won't beat Wally's hat.
Oh, that's what you think, Annie.
Well, come on, everybody. Come on. Supper's ready. Come and have a good time. All right, Mary. I'll take that hat from you.
Thanks, Mr. Smith.
Come on now. Come on.
Come on, Mary. Into supper. The way the rest of them are making for the dining room, we'll have to hurry if we want anything.
Oh, but Jack, I promised to go into supper with Mr. Montgomery. He brought me here.
Oh, now, don't start that again, Mary. Please, dear.
Well, I can't be absolutely rude to him, Jack. I promised to go home with you.
I say, Mary, I'm waiting for you. Aren't you coming into supper?
Yes, Mr. Montgomery.
Just a moment, Mr. Montgomery.
What is it, Jack?
You may as well know that Mary's coming home with me tonight.
Mary? Well, that's most interesting. I should think, though, that that's for Mary to decide.
Oh, I know you won't mind, Mr. Montgomery, but Jack and I have a lot to talk about.
You came here with me, Mary.
Yes, I know, but you brought Mother and Father here, too. You see, Mr. Montgomery, Jack and I we...
Well, hasn't it occurred to you, Mary, that I'm rather fond of you?
Now, you keep out of this. Mary's coming home with me, and that's all there is to it.
Please, Jack.
Now, take it easy, Jack, take it easy. You brought another lady here, a Miss Ruby Watson. Who's going to take her home?
Well, I'll see that she gets home.
Don't worry, old boy. If you don't intend to behave like a gentleman, I will. I shall see that Miss Watson is driven home in my car. And now, Mary, will you come into supper?
All right. I'll see you after, Jack.
That fellow gets my goat. He always manages to put a bloke in the wrong.
Oh, what's up with you, Jack? Sitting there all by yourself, talking to yourself.
Oh, hello, Dave.
Hey, Ruby Watson's looking everywhere for you. She's in the supper room.
All right, I'm going.
Hey, Jack, don't let your troubles go to your head. When you start talking to yourself, it's a bad sign.
Now, sit down, Ted. I'm expecting Bill Smith in a minute.
Well, it's a pity he can't be early. We arranged to have a meeting today to decide what to do when this bloke Batch arrives.
Well, if we only knew when he was arriving, we'd be able to make our arrangements. Come in, the door's unlocked. Oh, it's you, Bill.
Yes, I'm sorry I'm a bit late, but there was a lot of clearing up to do after the party. How do you think it went?
Good-o. It was a bonza party, Bill.
Everyone seemed to have a good time.
Yes, the wife and I enjoyed ourselves thoroughly.
I'm glad of that, Ted. And I'm glad you're riding Kingpin.
All right, Bill. Don't forget, we're not here to talk racing. Some of you blokes go mad on racehorses. Never seen anything like it in my life. We're here to talk about the turning of Snake Gully into a municipality.
Oh, you're surprising me a bit, Dad. You've changed your tone, eh?
Don't let's have an argument, Bill. We have before us a suggestion from the Ladies' Club that they should be part of the deputation to meet this Mr. Batch of the local government department when he arrives in Snake Gully.
We've also got to form our own deputation.
Well, we've got to give this bloke a royal welcome. We've got to show him all the beauty spots of Snake Gully and tell him of all the progress we've made. Haven't we?
Yes, I suppose we have, and we've only got 5 people to spare if Barry Guller comes in with us.
Well, it will depend on the impression that we make on this bloke, how we get on. Oh, the phone would ring when we're busy. Just a sec, I'll answer. Hello? Yes? Oh, yes, speaking. What? A telegram for me? Well, go on, read it. What? All right. Send it over later. Goodbye.
What's up, Dad?
The bloke from the local government department's arriving on tonight's train, and we've made no arrangements to meet him.
Copyrighted program created by Rio Grande. Santa Monica Police calling all cars, attention all cars, broadcast 268 regarding a disturbance at the Seaside Club. Investigate the trouble. That's all. Roll the Most of us find it difficult to completely divorce ourselves from the superstitions of our forefathers. Each has his own pet superstition. Whether it's precedence to walk under a ladder, an uncomfortable feeling when a black cat crosses our path, spilling salt, or today's Friday the 13th. But friends, sane reasoning and not superstition has persuaded tens of thousands of Western motorists to try Real motor oil. And actual experience has caused them to stop their experimenting with lubricants right there. For this rugged and very smooth and resilient motor oil is the answer to every motorist's question, how can I get maximum protection in all kinds of weather? Real Lube is the answer, as so many of you have discovered, because no engine heat can break it down. Because even the most severe cold weather cannot retard the quick, easy flow of this pure, 100% paraffin-based motor oil. And because Real Lube is kept pure, undiluted, and untainted by airtight, sealed, dirt-proof containers, that means you know what you're getting. That you're getting exactly what you paid for, and for that reason, we know one trial, and you're a Real Lube user for life. Of course, if some still insist on treating a superstition, just because it is Friday the 13th, they might observe that there are 7 letters in the name Real Lube, and 7 words in the phrase which describes it. Finest motor oil sold in the West. The story we are to hear tonight has been taken from the confidential files of the Police Department of Santa Monica, and we have therefore asked Chief of Police Charles L. Dice to open our program. The purpose of calling all cars is, as you all know, to prove that crime does not pay. The program, over a period of more than 5 years, consistently dwelled upon that theme, showing by the amount of police work done in a variety of cases that regardless of the cleverness of the criminal, he never wins. Tonight's story is not the story of police work, but the story of a woman who thought her solution to her problem was the only solution, the best one. She found to her sorrow that such was not the case, and that irrespective of how strong a motive might dictate a crime, the unprofitableness of crime is still too great to ever make it worthwhile as a solution to any problem. This woman made no attempt to conceal her crime, and the police work involved was of little consequence. Nevertheless, her story will prove that crime of any sort does not pay.
This is a story of a woman in love. The story of a woman who could not meet life as she found it, but so to transform life's realities with the colors of her dreams.
What time will we get there, Harry?
About a quarter of an hour, maybe a half.
Ensenada. Ensenada, Mexico. Baja California. Beautiful word, aren't it? Ensenada's a beautiful word. Spanish.
Oh, sure. But not half as beautiful as you are. You scared?
I've been there, too.
Yeah.
No, Harry, I'm not scared. All my life, through those long, weary years, I've longed for someone like you. Someone to be kind to me. Gentle.
Go on, Helen. I like to hear you put a face like that. It does things to me.
Married at Ensenada. Helen Miller. Helen O'More. Oh, bless God, be good to me. Let me find peace at last. Please. Oh, I love you so much.
Helen.
Hey, what's the road?
Oh, gee, yeah, I better. What you gonna do,
Married in Ensenada. Blissful days of secret companionship because Harry wanted it that way. Then the reality of her relationship with the man she had married forced itself into the dream world he had created. You can't talk that way about my mother.
I will talk about her any way I please. I'd gladly see her hanged if I could. You must remember, my love, I am a woman of passion. And with all the passion and venom that's in me, I hate her.
Shut your face, you cower. I'll shut it for you.
Oh, Harry, please. Oh, for the love of God, don't you understand? I can't go on living like this.
Well, what's wrong with it?
I can't stand this being half married. Always sneaking about, avoiding your friends and mine. But you I have left.
Well, I've been seeing you weekends.
Oh, and I live for those weekends. Those long days between when I was every blessed day alone from you. You can't understand that, can you? You've never had to live and love by yourself. Oh, I want you near me, Harry.
Well, I'm near you.
I want to love you and have you love me. Harry, I tell you, I can't live like this. I'd rather be dead.
That'd help a lot, would it?
A lot you'd care if I were.
Oh, be sensible, Helen. How many times do I have to explain?
Oh, I'll be sensible, Harry. Don't explain anymore. Sit down, dear. Here, beside me.
Oh, that's more like it.
Darling, I know how things are. The business and all that. Your mother.
Now, don't start harping on my mother again.
Just see her now, sitting at home, furious. Yes, furious and jealous because she hasn't got her darling little boy by her side.
Helen?
Well, you're no baby, Harry, anymore. Neither of us are. You're a grown man, Harry. You can't spend the rest of your life tied to your mother's apron strings.
I'm not tied to her apron strings.
You're a man, a married man with responsibilities. You've got to think of me once in a while.
Please think of you.
You married me. You've got to love me.
I can tell you one thing I won't do. If you don't stop these hysterical scenes, I'll stop coming around here and...
Stop loving me. Is that what you mean?
Maybe it is.
Is that what you mean, Harry? Oh, please, Harry. Please never stop loving me.
Oh, let go of me. Why don't you get dressed?
Why should I? I'm not going anyplace.
Oh, the trouble with you is you're getting old.
And when a woman gets old, she goes right on loving a man. But the man
What about him?
can't even say it. Even though I knew it wasn't true.
What the devil are you talking about?
I just couldn't say that you stopped loving me. Oh, but I did say it, didn't I? And I'll say it again. Harry doesn't love me. Harry doesn't love me. Oh, I wish I were dead.
Oh, for the love of Mike. Don't start that again.
Oh, wait, Harry. I am getting old, Harry. Not as old as your mother. You love her. Oh, can't you love me just a little? So you do, Harry.
Helen, you know how that setup is. Mother's given me the best years of her life.
So you said.
She's done her best to bring me up to be a respectable man, a good citizen.
You are a good citizen.
She scrimped and saved to give me everything she could. You wouldn't want me to turn against her now, would you?
No, I understand.
That's better. Mother's a wonderful woman, Helen. They don't make many like her. I wish you two could hit it off better.
You mean you wish I were more like her? That's it, isn't it, Harry? Isn't it?
I guess.
Oh, never mind. You just can't grow up, can you?
What are you driving at?
You'll go through the rest of your life probing into the soul of every woman you meet, trying to find your mother there.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry for you, Harry. Truly I am. I wish I'd realized before. Before I fell in love with you. Quite as much as I am.
Too late now.
Yes. Too late.
Everything will be all right, sweetheart.
Oh, you are just a great big baby after all, aren't you? I guess all men are like babies. I guess they all like babies, too. Do you have?
Neither do I want.
Like babies.
Helen, what are you talking about?
Oh, don't look at me that way.
But why?
Why? Why don't you see, darling? It'll bring us closer together.
No.
It'll mean a home of our own. And you'll be...
No.
You'll be glad to come to me. Your baby.
No.
Doesn't that mean anything to you?
No.
Oh, dear God. Not even that. Not even that.
This is a story of a woman's love and her journey through life, of the endless pages of life turning without number, empty, drab, or filled with heart-rending loneliness. Now, don't make a scene here. I can't stand another of your outbursts in public.
You're so glad to get rid of me.
Oh, Helen.
Oh, won't you even... I'll miss you terribly. I dread this trip.
When you come back all right. You understand?
Yeah.
Or you'll find yourself on some beach dead.
Dead?
Others have been found that way, you know.
It is you standing there, isn't it? Yes, I know it is. That is your voice, your face. I can't believe I'm hearing you. You, Harry, you, a gentle and kind. Like no man ever was before.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? You're dead already. Just everything has stopped from now, dear. Even that doesn't seem conscious. Only the subconscious seems to work. Tells me to eat, sleep, and walk.
Oh, you feel different when you get back.
Hey, will we try things again when I get back?
Sure we will, honey. You're both late sailing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll get on board. No, never mind. I can manage alone. Take care of yourself. And your mother.
Of a woman who sailed out onto a sea of pain and despair, of a woman who sat alone in her stateroom and pressed cold hands against her throbbing head.
Oh, dear God. Please, let me die. I don't want to go mad alone like this. He doesn't love me. Oh, please, please let me die. Oh, Harry, I need you.
The sea beats restlessly on distant shores, bearing on its breast a restless, hungry heart. Then, as the year neared its end, the woman came back to the man she loved.
This is the third day, Harry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these last 2 days have been wonderful. I'll never forget them.
Me neither.
Whatever may happen to us two from now on, we've had a little while in heaven, haven't we?
Oh, you do something, baby.
Harry.
Oh, what's my baby crying about?
Oh, I wish I could forget. Forget all the pain and the loneliness. Things you've said to me.
I'll make you forget.
No, please. I guess I just wasn't meant to be happy. Ever. Even when I'm happy, it's the old unhappiness is still there. Part of it.
It'll go away.
Oh, but we'll have marvelous times together from now on. Won't we, darling?
Sure we will.
Right. Let's start the new year right, Harry. Just the two of us. Let's dance. Dance? Oh, I haven't danced in years.
Oh, Helen, I've got something to tell you. Well, why don't you say something?
I know what you're going to say. We're not going to have our New Year's Eve together.
Well, it's not because I don't want to, Helen. I just can't afford it financially.
Oh, finances. Harry, you know money doesn't mean a thing to me. I could be just as happy if we went down on Broadway and saw the old year out with the mob that's always down there. That's fun. I did it once.
Oh, I've got to go down to the Seaside Club. The mother's decided
But she'd like to go along with me.
Well, naturally. I want her to go along. Or it might be more pleasant for both of you.
I sat at home and cried my eyes out while you and your mother enjoyed yourselves. Well, not on your life. I'm going with you.
And Mother?
All right, and your mother. It'll be fun being chaperoned with my own husband.
Breathe a word about that marriage, and I'll...
You what? I'm tired of you threatening me.
I'll do more than threaten you if you break my mother's heart by telling her we're married.
Must you break her heart? How about mine? I'm not good enough for you, is that it?
Helen.
She has the best of everything. Even you. I have to take what I can get. What you choose to give me. Not on your life. If we're going to share you, it's going to be equally.
Keep quiet.
Your mother's such a wonderful woman. She'll be glad to see her son married and happy. Hey, what are you doing in my purse? What are you looking for?
There, I've got it.
My marriage license. Give me that. Oh, Harry, please, don't take it away from me.
Well, I've got it, haven't I?
Please, that's all I have in the world I value. It's the only thing that keeps us together.
You're telling me.
Harry, don't burn that license.
It won't hold us together anymore.
I'll get it back. I'll get it back.
Where's my fire? You'll burn yourself. Stop it.
It was our bond, Harry.
Gone. Now you haven't any proof, even if you do tell my mother.
Do you think for a minute she wouldn't believe me? Please, no. Please believe me. I will tell her. I'll make her believe. And I'll tell her tonight. We'll start the new year right.
You remember the gun in my car? I'll get that gun and I'll kill you with it. Do you hear me? I'll kill you.
Oh, no, you won't. You won't kill me, Mama's boy. You don't dare. You haven't got what it takes to kill anybody. You've never scared me before with your threats, and you're not scaring me now. Mama's boy wouldn't kill anybody.
No? You think I won't?
Stop yelling at me, little boy. Your mother will find it out.
Oh, please, Ellen. You don't understand, Mother. Why'd it break her heart to find out I've gotten married without telling her? I've always told her everything wrong I've ever done. Except when I married you. It break her heart.
Well, then love it. You broke mine. I break hers as a fair exchange.
Oh, Helen, sweet, I love you. I love you so much. Try to feel a little pity for me.
I want to stay with you. I want to lead a normal life, but I can't. I can't leave Mother. And I can't tell her we're married so we can all live together.
I might have had pity on you once, but not now.
Helen, I'll kill myself.
Go ahead. Get the gun out of the car. The one you were going to use on me. Go ahead. Am I stopping you? I'd be free then. Then I could go on living. Hey. Harry, let me go.
Oh, I love you, Helen.
Oh, Harry.
Oh, darling.
Oh, I love you.
The hours passed. The year sped towards its end. Harry's mother, dressed in her best, sat proudly beside her son in his car, proudly indeed. Together through the long years, they faced the new year. Meanwhile, a taxicab bore the woman through the Carnivalesque street to her husband's club.
Good evening, Mrs. Elmore. Happy New Year. Good evening, Helen. Where's Harry? I don't know. You tell me where he is. He'll be right there. I'll wait. You do as you like. Thank you, I will. Just who do you think you are, taking Harry away from me? You be quiet. I won't be quiet. I'll broadcast it to the whole world. I want the whole world to know. Here is the selfish mother. What's Harry doing here with you? He promised to take me out tonight. I'm his mother. Yes, you're his mother. Isn't that wonderful? So I'm his wife. What do you think of that? You're lying. Oh, no, I'm not. Please, don't make a scene. I'll make a scene here if I want to. Can't you wait till tomorrow? Tomorrow will be too late. I want to finish the old year right. Start the new year with a bang.
Helen. Helen, what are you doing here?
I have a perfect right to be here, haven't I? Well, haven't I?
Come on, you're going home.
Oh, please. Please don't send me away. I want to be with you.
Come on.
Please. Let me stay with you, Harry.
You got that gun?
What gun?
The gun from my car.
Well, makes you think I've got the gun.
Helen, I could kill you.
How nice.
Give me that gun.
Harry, please come outside.
Well, what do you want?
Oh, darling, I'm sorry I acted like that. Please don't send me away. You hurt me so when you tore up the license and burned it. I just sort of went crazy, I guess.
I've hurt you. What do you think you've done to my mother? Now get in that cab.
Where shall I go?
I don't care where you go, so long as it's away from here. Now, give me that gun.
Harry, wait. Wait, let me go home with you, please, Harry. I'll be good. I'll love your mother. I'll be good to her. You'll be happy.
No.
No? Well, then let me wait for you. I'll wait right here. I won't even go to the club. I'll be quiet. Let me wait for you.
No.
Then take your mother home and then come back. We'll be happy together.
Let go of me. I'm through with you. From now on, I'm no more married to you than anyone else, you common little...
Harry.
Wait a minute. Give me that gun.
I haven't got it.
Don't lie to me. Give it to me.
Harry! Harry, you hit me. Leave me alone.
You give me that gun.
Go away. You can't have it. Harry, hold on.
Helen.
Come on. Come back. Come back, Harry. Don't run away from me. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Get back down those stairs where you belong, you little tramp. The story of a woman in love. The pages turn, the new year is written in blood, and from the stained pages of her memory she tells her story to a jury of her peers. But the jury did not believe her story. They found her guilty of murder. The mason led her back to her cell.
Don't feel too badly, dear. Thank you, Mason. I have nothing to worry about. I don't have to go to prison, you know. I'll never go. I can die whenever I want to. I can will myself to death. Oh, it affects some of them in strange ways.
The verdict had indeed affected the woman in a strange way. These were the torn and frayed pages of her life with ragged edges. Desperately, her mind strove to erase the half-conscious events before the crime and the sordid, bitter days that followed. Her brain was weary of the fight for life and freedom. frantically, she plunged along the corridors of her mind into the corners of her consciousness, seeking some magic word that would kill forever the monster of her memory. And even sleep fled from her.
Jessie! Jessie! That elevator's driving me crazy. Oh, we should walk so you can sleep, huh? No. No, I'm going insane. Don't you see it? Please. Oh, please, shut the door. Thank you. Thank you, Jessie. I should say, thank you, Jessie. Aloud. No. I'm too tired. Oh, sleep. I'm so sleepy. My eyes are shut. My door opens. My eyes will open. I'll be awake then. I want to sleep. I won't let you open the door. I will the door. Stay shut.
By one of the strangest twists of mental process ever recorded in the California courts, the woman was shut off from the world. The matron remembered she had threatened to will herself to death, but trustfully recalled her last words.
I'm going insane, don't you see? Shut the door, please.
But sane or mad, living, or near the limbo of the dead, the woman lay on her cot in the hospital ward of the jail. She would not awake. The time for her sentence arrived. Judges, attorneys, attaches crowded the little room, massed themselves around the bed, towered above the unconscious form.
I've been here many a year, but I never saw anything like this before. Sometimes they were such dopes they didn't know they were doing something. Sometimes they fainted. But still.
It's a little bit unusual, but, well, the court will come to order.
I don't think this is legal. Is this legal?
The defendant being present,
unsure of the legality of passing sentence on one who heard, said, and saw nothing, the judge decided to await development. Doctors, neighbors were summoned. Newsboys screamed headlines. Editors exploited the case for the original issue of her guilt was lost beneath the mass of paper and print. Doctors made elaborate plans for the awakening. This time with stenographers scrawling, pads on knees, men carrying cameras, big and small, flashes and floodlights tried for placement, sound equipment installed. All other patients were removed from the little hospital ward to make room for the performance of the newsreel. The woman's bed was moved so that the actors would be within camera range. Meanwhile, in the agonized recesses of the woman's brain, the story of her life continued its movement before her in retrospect.
I loved him. I didn't mean to say it. I loved him. He was gentle, kind, profound. I would like to love you living on stage in Cavalcade of America with you. You have laid on the legendary trees, I know. No, her eyes would have known pain. Look at me. Remember your pain. And think of the pain in me. The loneliness, the ache, the pain of changing and love. Hungrily, passionately, always I wanted a love that would give me relief from myself. I wanted to strip my soul of all my years of living. I wanted to stand beside a restless pool of love and dive. A clean-cut dive into its still water. Lose myself beneath the shining surface. Immerse myself in my love. But it was no fault of mine. He was weak. He loved his mother too much to love me enough. But weak or strong, I love him. And I need him.
I'm knocking at that door. Let me in, Helen. I'm going to get in through that door. Open it for me, Helen.
Holding at the door.
Open.
And now they're stronger than
Open,
I.
Helen.
And I must go back.
Open the door.
Oh, Harry. My love. My love.
Her eyes are open. She's trying to talk.
Harry.
Stop the mouth. Sound equipment. She can't pick it up. Louder, Helen. Louder.
Harry. Harry. Oh, my love. My lost love.
Now, Helen, you want to stay, don't you? Or would you rather go back?
I want to go back. Let me go back, please. I was a gentleman came wrong. Oh, let me go back. Please. Please let me go back.
In just a moment, Chief Dice of Santa Monica will conclude our program. Meanwhile, friends, remember this. But if you want your car to last longer and run better, use Reolute, the heat-defying, cold-resisting motor oil. And if you want maximum power, quick starting, and money-saving mileage, use Rio Grande Craft, the gasoline that is justly noted for its real police car performance. And now, Chief Dice.
However much our sympathies may go out to Helen Wills, we must keep in mind that she took a human life, for which there is no justification. She was sentenced to Tehachapi prison, where she is now learning the bitterness of the lesson that crime does not pay. It is interesting to note also that only a few weeks ago, a Superior Court ruling was handed down stating that her marriage was not legal in California.
Thank you, Chief Dice.
Santa Monica Police calling all cars, attention all cars, the cancellation broadcast 268 regarding a disturbance. The suspect's case are now in custody. That's all.
This is your narrator, Frederick Lindsley, bidding you good night for Rio Grande.
The character of Helen Wills Amore on tonight's program was played by Lorene Tuttle. Next week at this time, Rio Grande will present The Case of the Azure Ring. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The DuPont Company presents The Cavalcade of America.
Good evening, everyone. This is Gabriel Heater. Every schoolboy or girl in America would be quick to recognize a famous painting which shows George Washington crossing the Delaware. And to every one of us, old and young alike, it brings a reminder of a Christmas night 162 years ago, when a ragged, forlorn, and apparently defeated army made an electrifying attack, and in one quick, brilliant stroke, a cause which appeared lost brought new hope to men who had known defeat and retreat, new hope to men who had suffered every kind of privation, and new faith in George Washington, a story to go down a corridor of time. But there's another not so well known, of a plain, everyday New Jersey butcher, who's our hero on tonight's cavalcade. His name was John Honeyman. And tonight, for a holiday greeting, Don Voorhees and the DuPont Cavalcade Orchestra ring up the curtain with the hit song from Sing Out the News, Franklin D. Roosevelt Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, the narrator and chronicler of the Cavalcade of America, Thomas Chalmers. This is the story of a hero without a monument, a man who gave priceless service to our cause during the early days of the War for Independence. His name is John Honeyman, a butcher of Greekstown, New Jersey. There are no tablets to John Honeyman. Obscure, almost unknown, he is but briefly mentioned in a few American histories. Like hundreds of his friends and neighbors, Honeyman had but little interest in the struggle for freedom which the Continental Army of George Washington had been waging for months. Among the tradesmen, artisans, and farmers of New Jersey, life continued substantially unchanged. Lexington and Concord were regarded as merely local skirmishes, and in general, an attitude of indifference prevailed throughout the colonies. But suddenly, in the late autumn of 1776, the war burst like a flame in New Jersey, sweeping through the very heart of the state. It was no longer possible to be indifferent, and to John Honeyman fell a mission that was destined to make his life a story of exceptional significance in the annals of the American Revolution. Honeyman's role in the drama of the War for Independence began one day in the little town of Hackensack on the west bank of the Hudson River, when General George Washington summoned him into a secret meeting.
Honeyman, the people of New Jersey do not realize that we are fighting for complete freedom. This is not war to them. It's another political flare-up between the Whigs and the Tories. A decisive stroke, a great victory, will unite the people behind our cause. That is why I've sent for you. I don't understand, sir. I have a plan, Honeyman, but it entails a mission without thanks. What is the mission, General Washington? I want you to be a spy. Honeyman, I need information desperate. General, I'm in no position to get information. You're a butcher. The enemy needs food. Sell to them. From the orders you get, you'll learn where the enemy plans to encamp. If you give me this information, I'll have knowledge of their movements. But why will they buy from me? If you were a Tory, Honeyman. I see. I warn you, you'll be despised. Nobody will respect you. And it will mean disgrace and scorn. Yes, I know. Not even your wife must know the truth. But the enemy will trust you, Honeyman. Now, when you get information, allow yourself to be captured and brought to me. Then I'll arrange for your escape. Well, Honeyman? I'll be the best Tory in the colonies, General Washington.
Down with these Tories. The Redcoats will not defeat us. The Tories will do it for them. Let us hound these Tories out of New Jersey before it's too late.
I tell you, John Honeyman is a Tory. Didn't I see those redcoats over in his butcher shop last week? We know how to deal with Tories.
We've stood enough from the Tory, Honeyman. Have nothing to do with them, I tell you.
Do you know why our men are being driven back? It's the likes of Tories. They're the villains that are doing it. Honeyman is one of the worst, the traitor, the lobsterback. This is no time.
Left, right, left, 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 right, left.
Wait, isn't that Tommy Honeyman over there?
Yes. All right, boys, keep right on marching. Left, 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 right, left.
Hey, am I too late to be in your army? We don't let Tories in our army.
Lobsterback?
I'm not a lobsterback. Your father is a lobsterback, Tom Honeyman. That makes you one, too.
Go on over to the Redcoat camp with all the other Tories.
You and your father both. Stone the lobsterback up the street.
Don't you dare.
Run while you can, lobsterback. I won't. All right, boys, stone the lobsterback. All right, come on at him, boys. Hit him.
There. That'll show them what we think of Tories. Attention. Forward, march. Left, 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 right, left, left. Good morning, Betsy. How are you this morning? What do you want, Martha Honeyman?
Why, Betsy.
Come, I'm busy.
Well, Betsy, I just wanted to borrow some coals. Our fire's died out.
I'll have no dealing with the wife of a Tory.
This is the last time I'll be stopping in your shop, John Honeyman. Here. Take what I owe you.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Oliver. We've done our best to send your wife good joints and cutlets, haven't we, Martha?
My reasons are more important than good cutlets. I think you understand. Your wife here does anyway. Good day.
There you are. Now, for the last time, John Honeyman, are you a Tory?
Why, Martha, what...
Tell me straight out. They all say you are.
Who?
The neighbors. Been noticing for days that folks haven't been dropping in to pass the time of day. And Tommy has been left out of things, not playing like he used to with the neighbors' children.
Well, it must have come from seeing the redcoats in the shop.
Redcoats? You're dealing with redcoats?
Yes.
You must sell no more to them, John, for my sake and for Tommy's.
But I have a contract, Martha.
A contract with whom?
With the British quartermaster. He's made a trade with me to furnish beef critters for the Hessian army for the next month.
And you're being paid well for it, aren't you?
Yes, it's a good contract.
It's not right. Not if we want to live peaceable with our neighbors and if we want to help General Washington.
Well, maybe I could sell beef critters to General Washington if the Hessians would only stop chasing him.
Oh, what's the use talking to you? Do as you please.
Martha.
I'm leaving. Sell your redcoat friends your best meat, but I won't stay here to help you.
Washington's force at the time was near New Brunswick. The succession of defeats and the enforced retirements from Long Island to Manhattan to Fort Washington and now across New Jersey had discouraged and depleted the army. The intelligence service was disrupted. Washington didn't know and couldn't find out what British forces were following him. He was holding on with dogged determination, but he didn't know at what moment he might be trapped and the last hope of the American cause snuffed out. It was about this time that John Honeyman went to Washington's headquarters again.
Excellent disguise, Honeyman. Did you have much difficulty getting through the lines?
Well, once or twice, sir. I thought I was recognized. Luck was with me.
Good. I hope it continues. This is extremely important news you are bringing me. Now, if you...
General Washington.
Yes?
General, there's something I must say. I want to change a disguise for an army uniform. I want to enlist.
Enlist? Honeyman, you can't. You're too valuable as a Tory.
It's not myself I'm thinking of, sir. It's my wife, my family, my son. I can take care of myself. They're helpless. They're stoning my son. They won't speak to my wife.
I should have realized that. Suppose I write an order clearing your family, but not you. Would that serve your purpose?
Yes, sir, I think it would.
Good. Then I'll write it at once.
To the good people of New Jersey and all others of may concern, it is ordered that the wife and children of John Honeyman of Griggstown, the notorious Tory, now within British lines and probably acting the part of a British spy, should be protected from all harm and annoyances. This is no protection to Honeyman himself. Signed, General George Washington.
Honeyman the Tory became a familiar figure behind the British lines and in the surrounding country, where he rounded up and bought cattle for delivery to the Redcoats. A few weeks later, the British troops, consisting of a force of Hessians commanded by Colonel Rawl, thundered into Trenton, confidently expecting to surprise and capture the ragged brigades of George Washington. But great was the enemy consternation at finding an almost deserted village. Washington's army had vanished, and although Lord Howe, who arrived in Trenton on the heels of the Hessian advance, sent men swarming up and down the river searching for boats, it was discovered that Washington's troops had taken every boat on the New Jersey shore. To the British High Command, however, Washington was still regarded with contempt. Lord Howe saw no need to remain in Trenton, left the village in charge of Colonel Rawl and his Hessians. Then, on December 22nd, John Honeyman the Tory, drove a small herd of cattle into Trenton, left them standing in front of Hessian headquarters, and went in to report to the commander.
Morning, Colonel Rawl.
Oh, 'tis you, Honeyman.
I got some cattle out front here for your quartermaster.
Well, that is good news. My men will be glad to see that beef. Now we can give him a Christmas dinner that will be a Christmas dinner.
All you need now, Colonel, is a bit of wine.
Never fear, we have got wine. 4 hogsheads of it.
4 hogsheads? Well, that won't go for a whole brigade.
Oh, I haven't got a whole brigade.
No?
No, not more than 1,000 men. Why, they could all get roaring drunk on the ration I intend to issue for Christmas.
And like as not, they will, too. Well, Colonel, how about signing for the beef critters out front, as I've got to hike over to the next detachment? How far north is the next post?
Nobody north of us. We are on the flank.
Oh, that makes a lot of work for you, I guess.
Work?
Sure. Don't you have to patrol up and down the river?
What for?
Well, after all, there are some of the enemy left.
A half-dozen starved ragamuffins. What could they do to my trained Hessians? If we had some boats, we would soon make short work of them. But confound the rascals, they have made away with all the boats.
Why don't you build some?
Why should we? We get across the river as soon as it freezes over. We catch the last of the rebels then.
Well, Colonel, good luck. I hope you won't be in too big a hurry to capture them.
What's that?
I'll be out of a job, and so will you.
Right enough. Well, let's have a look at your cattle that I'll sign for them.
Here they are, right out in front.
How many did you say there were?
22 critters. It was when I drove them up.
Look a little scrawny.
Best I have, sir.
2, 4, 5, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 21 is all I make, Honeyman.
21? 4, 7, 12, 15, 18, 21. One must have strayed away. Well, sign for 21, and I'll go out looking for the other one.
Right. Let's have the bill. 21 in good condition. There you are. Hope you find the other one.
Where's that road off the left go?
That's the river road.
Quitter might have gone that way.
Better keep a sharp lookout if you go down there.
Why?
Some of those ragamuffin rebels might be on this side of the river.
Oh, come across the river, do they?
Yes, once in a while. You don't dare bother us, but they might pick up a civilian. Maybe I'd best send a soldier.
I can take care of myself. I got my whip and this halter.
That ought to be enough to scare them away from you.
They'll think I'm the hangman coming to get them with a halter. Yeah, where's that critter gone to? Serve us. Serve us. Serve us. Serve us.
What's that noise?
Serve
Don't
us.
know. There, I see him. A farmer cracking his driving whip.
Serve us.
Yeah. What's he got in his other hand? It's like a piece of rope. Well, no use stopping him. Lie low. We want to get one of them here. He's getting closer. Quiet. Say, I know that fellow. Oh, what about it? Keep still, I say. No, listen, Corporal. We got to capture him. General issued orders about him. Who is it? Honeyman. Honeyman the Tory? That's him. Let's grab him. Men, we're going to take this fellow. Quiet till I give the signal. Then jump.
That dang critter gone to a figure, maybe.
Seize him, man.
Get him up.
Here. Hold his skin while I tie him.
Let me up.
All right, stand him up. But hold him.
What do you mean? Can't a farmer hunt his cow?
Farmer? We know you. Honeyman, Tory.
Let's waste no time with spies. He's got a halter. There are plenty of trees around here.
Listen, you can't.
What are we waiting for?
We can't hang him here.
Who'd know about it? It's the only way to deal with spies.
You can't do
Hold your tongue, you blasted lobsterback. Come on, I've got the halter.
I'm in command here. I order you to follow regulations. You'll get a trial at the camp, a quick one. I'll bring him along.
How say you, sir?
Guilty of high treason.
How say you, sir?
Guilty of high treason.
How say you, sir?
Guilty of high treason.
John Honeyman, you've been found guilty before this court of acting as a spy in the service of the King's forces, the Army and the people of the independent 13 United States of America. The sentence that this court now pronounces upon you is that at sunrise tomorrow, you be hanged by the neck until you be dead. Yes? I have a warrant for you to sign, General Washington.
Oh, come in, Colonel Reed.
A spy has been captured and duly convicted. Here is his death warrant.
Prisoner's name?
Honeyman, General. John Honeyman.
Honeyman. Did he confess any information?
None, sir.
I think you better bring him here.
To see you, sir?
Perhaps I can find out something from him.
As you wish, General Washington. Bring the prisoner in, Corporal.
Yes, sir. In here, you.
Very good, Colonel Reed. Will you leave us alone?
You're sure you can handle him, General?
He seems to be well bound. I think it's safe enough.
Very well, sir. I'll have the detail wait outside.
Honeyman, or whoever you are, I can think of nothing more despicable than being a spy.
They didn't give me a fair trial, General Washington.
Well, Honeyman, I hope you have news.
Across the river in Trenton. They're on for 1,000 Hessians.
Who's commanding?
Colonel Rawl. No patrols up or down the river. Nobody at all north of him. And it's 6 miles to the nearest post in the south of him.
1,000 men, no patrols. It might be possible.
It'd be more than possible if you tried it on Christmas night. The colonel is making a big Christmas of it. 4 hogsheads of wine, heavy wine.
Has Rawl taken any precautions against surprise?
No, none that I could see.
It's our opportunity. We'll cross the river Christmas night. And when we capture Trenton, I shall arrange for your escape.
Very well, General Washington.
Thank you, Honeyman. Colonel Reed.
Yes, sir?
Turn the prisoner over to the corporal. Have him taken to the guardhouse. I won't sign his death warrant yet. A few days in prison may make him do some talking.
Corporal?
Yes, sir.
Take charge of your prisoner.
Yes, sir. All right, call him. Look sharp. Forward. March.
Colonel Reed?
Well, General?
It's only a few days until Christmas, isn't it?
Why, yes, sir.
I'm thinking it might do us all good to have a little party at Christmas.
Indeed it might, General Washington.
We'll have our party across the Delaware in Trenton.
Trenton? But the Hessians are in Trenton.
So they are. But we'll be there on Christmas night when they least expect us.
But the Delaware, it's choked with ice.
I know. But it's Trenton Christmas night.
The boat's heading into that chunk of ice. Smash it quick. Hurry, men.
Pull harder, lads.
Yes, General Washington.
How are the other boats faring, Colonel Reed?
It's a long pull, and this ice is dangerous.
Pull, lads.
No, it's not Darmstadt, I know. But it's Christmas, and I'm happy anywhere on Christmas.
We'll sing. Let's all sing. Everybody, come over here to the punch board.
What shall we sing? Yankee Doodle? Let's toast Colonel Vaughn.
Oh, no, we sing, yeah. Your hands, you sing.
Oh, such a long time. Ich weiß nicht, was soll es bedeuten.
What's that? This is cannon! Turn up! What happened, Sergeant? Yankees crossed his underwear. Yankees, run for your lives! Just stand, you swine on quick before the Yankees spit us on the bayonet!
Good morning, Mistress Honeyman.
Good morning, Master Oliver.
Well, I think our lobsterback friends learned a lesson at Trenton.
Yes, they did.
Good morning, Master Oliver. Good
morning.
morning, Martha.
morning.
Martha, you'll have to hurry if you're going to the celebration.
I don't think I'll go, Betsy. I'd feel out of place.
Oh, but we all know you're not a Tory like... Right.
Yes, I know, Betsy. Like John Honeyman.
Oh, you must. And bring Tommy.
Yes, you should, Mistress Honeyman.
Left.
Well, here comes the Continental Army now. Good morning, Master Tommy.
Oh, he's not Tommy. He's General Honeyman.
Tommy, you've been playing in the mud again.
We've been chasing the lobsterbacks, Mother.
That's the spirit, General.
We're going to fight for General Washington when we grow up. Attention. Forward march. Left. Right. Left.
of a hero without a monument. But the effect of Washington's victory at Trenton was immeasurable. It crystallized the doubtful element in the colonies and united the people behind George Washington. It started a chain of events that led to a victorious turning point in the struggle for American freedom. John Honeyman suffered the contempt of the very men and women he was trying to serve, an outcast and despised. And yet the story of the Greenstown butcher who posed as a Tory that he might better serve his country is a matchless chapter in American history.
This is Gabriel Heater again, speaking for the DuPont Company and wishing you a Happy New Year, everyone. A new day, a new week, and a new year. And every barometer gives assuring promise it will be a year rich in good living for millions. A year rich in new milestones for all America. And all of us on the Cavalcade of America hope you'll find your share in the better days which loom ahead. Wherever you turn, you find people keen, expectant, and hopeful, symbolized in men going back to work, in what we enjoy in peace and freedom, symbolized in one word which grows in volume all over America tonight: confidence in tomorrow. The confidence expressed in such a great spectacle as the San Francisco 1939 World's Fair, a dream come true. A living reality to inspire us all to feel the greater days which wait ahead. A World's Fair on San Francisco Bay, a treasure island born of the brain and brawn and rich dreams of everyday Americans, calling on men everywhere to forget war and deadlock, forget quarrels, and come to a great pageant of the Pacific to see what American industry and science are doing for better living for millions everywhere. And almost before we realize it, a curtain will go up on California's great spectacle. And when you come, you'll find among many great exhibits a DuPont wonder world of chemistry. You'll find it in the homes and garden buildings. You'll find it fascinating to follow spectacular achievements of chemical research. The astounding process of making rayon and cellophane transparent film, neoprene, the man-made rubber, and lucite, the crystal clear plastic created from air, water, and coal, and many, many more wonders of our time. Yes, a real glimpse of a wonder world of chemistry, not only at the San Francisco World's Fair, but also at the great New York World's Fair, to open before long near the skyscrapers of Manhattan. And thus, on each coast, DuPont will tell a vital and vibrant story of better living for America. But most important of all, these exhibits will show what scientific research is doing to make jobs, to keep people at work. They'll show what chemistry's discoveries in 1938 will mean in good living in years which loom ahead. Good and hopeful years, expressed in a timeless DuPont pledge: better things for better living through chemistry.
Next week's Cavalcade of America. Next week, our story is about Edward Bach, an immigrant boy who came to America from the shores of Holland, and by his coming made his adopted country a better place to live in. Until next week, then, at this same hour, good night and best wishes for the new year from DuPont.
Broadcasting System.
that horse is a bolter, too. Come on, let's go after him.
He's a valuable horse.
I'll soon get him.
Oh, this is no time to go chasing horses. We're having a meeting. Wally's hope's much more important than any old meeting.
Why, look, he's veering across the paddock there.
Oh, there's Dave. Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, Dave, go after that horse. He's got out of the stable.
Oh, what'll Alf say?
It's all right, we'll get him.
I protest. We should go on with the meeting.
That's what I think. The horse is all right in the paddock.
Alf didn't want him to have any exercise this afternoon. Catch him, Dave.
All right, I'm going.
Oh, it just shows some people are more interested in horses than they are in the progress of their own town.
That's what I think. Breaking up the meeting.
It'd be a different story if the horse belonged to you.
Oh, think of others sometimes, Bill. That's a valuable racehorse. He can't be allowed to career around the paddock. He's in training. Yeah, you're only talking like that because you're afraid he'll beat Kingpin.
You have no right to say that.
I've been insulted.
No, it's all right, Annie. Don't worry. Dave's got him.
We've got to find out who's trying to maim that horse. I'm going to ring Alf at once.
Oh, don't be silly. Nobody's trying to maim the horse. Alf probably forgot to slip the bolt on the stable door. Oh, is he all right, Dave?
Yes, he's pretty frisky, though. He's steady, boy, steady.
Oh, that only means that Alf or I'll have to sleep in the stable. There's a racehorse maimer abroad.
Oh, don't talk such a lot of nonsense.
If you're hinting things like that to me, Annie, I'll have you up for defamation of character.
Well, stable doors don't open themselves, and that's a valuable horse.
Come on, boy. I've got him all right.
Someone let him out, Dave.
Oh, no one let him out, Annie. I was working over there in the paddock, and I saw him push the door open himself.
Who unbolted the door?
Oh, I don't know.
Ah, there you are. Someone might be lurking round here at this very moment.
Piffle, no one's lurking.
Couldn't we get back to our discussion? We have an important meeting in Berrygullah tonight.
That's true. Well, take that horse back to the stable, Dave, and see that the door's bolted this time.
Stand guard over him, Dave.
Oh, I can't stand guard over him. I'm feeling pretty crook myself. I haven't had a square meal in days.
How much weight have you lost?
3.5 pounds.
Not half enough. Go on, you'll have to eat even less.
Oh, Alf's lost over 4 pounds. He's going well, and he's going to have a Turkish bath.
Dave had better have one, too.
Well, what about getting on with the meeting?
Yes, we can go back to the meeting now. Dave, you put the horse in the stable.
If you don't mind, I'm going to see that the door's properly bolted myself this time. And if you see anyone lurking, Dave, show him no mercy.
Oh, I don't think anyone's been lurking, Annie.
You can't be too sure.
Oh, I'm not sure about anything. I know I'd give me boots for a square meal.
Well, you can have one on the night after the cup, Dave.
Well, I'm going to the stable first. I'll be back in a minute. Poor old Wally's hope. Did someone frighten you and let you out?
Oh, Annie, I haven't seen anyone going into the stable.
Now, don't get carried away with silly ideas, Annie. Now, come on, everybody. We'll get on with the meeting.
Well, I'm still not convinced. There's something fishy about this.
Good crowd of Berrygullah people here, Dad.
Yes, we've got a fair roll-up.
Did you see the Bongula platform at the other end of the street?
Well, how could I help seeing it?
Well, I like our slogan better than theirs. It looks well right across the platform. See you in Snake Gully.
Yes, it looks very well. And it sounds better than Boom Bongula.
Yes, that doesn't mean anything. But I don't feel quite happy all the same.
Well, why not?
Larry Crossley looks so sure of himself. They're not starting their meeting until after hours, and he says he's got a surprise in store. Then he says that we'll just win the election for Bongula. I say, wouldn't it be a good idea to ask all the Snake Gully people to come forward so that they can join in the war cry with us?
That's a good idea. Where's Al?
I saw him a moment ago. He was handing out pamphlets with a copy of the war cry on them. Oh, here he comes now.
Oh, we're ready to start, Al.
All right. I'm so weak I can hardly climb up the stairs to the platform. I'm sorry Annie isn't here to hear us beep out the Snake Gully war cry.
Oh, Annie insisted on staying home to keep an eye on Wally's hope. Annie's just got it into her head that someone's trying to let him out.
Oh, it's funny about that stable door. I don't remember leaving it open.
Oh, well, this is no time to discuss it. Let's start the meeting.
I do wish I knew what Larry Clausen is up to. All this talk about a surprise.
Well, I suppose it's all bluff. Now, I'm going to open up the meeting. Have you got a copy of the war cry, everyone? All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will the Snake Gully people in the audience come forward to the foot of the platform? Come on, Jim. You too, Dave and Jack. That's right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something of the advantages of joining up with Snake Gully. We're a great crowd in Snake Gully, and we have a lot of events, and we have our own war cry, written by none other than Mr. Alf Morton.
Oh, thanks very much. It was the best I could do, working and feeling hungry and trying to get inspiration at the same time.
All right. That'll do, Alf. You don't have to make a speech.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have only 2 speakers for you tonight, and they are going to speak very briefly. As president of the Snake Gully Shire Council, I will make the first speech, and then you'll hear from the president of the Ladies' Club, Mrs. Smith. But before you hear from us, we'll give the Snake Gully war cry. Now, where is it?
Where's a copy of the pamphlet?
What's all this? 2 verses? There can't be 2 verses in a war cry.
No, I thought that was funny.
Oh, you recite the first verse, Dad, and then everybody joins in. Well, they'll soon learn it, but the first verse is supposed to be done solo.
Oh, solo. I see. Now, listen, everybody. I'm going to read the first verse, and then the Snake Gully people will join in. And you'll hear our war cry, and I hope you'll all be having the same war cry before long. Now, don't join in this part. I'll tell you where to join in. There's a great Australian town in the heart of this fair land. It's a town of great renown. To belong to it is grand. Well, now, that's the verse, and here's the war cry.
I'm ready, so am I.
Let them have it, Dad.
Wait a minute, Dad. You give the war cry first on your own, see? Oh, never mind. Perhaps I'd better do it.
Yes, all right. When are we going to join in?
Oh, after I've done it once. Now, it goes like this. Snake Gully is a trimmer, the grandest town we know. Snake Gully is the winner because we love it so. Snake Gully. Gully.
Now, all together, the Snake Gully war cry. 1, 2, 3. Snake Gully is the trimmer, the grandest town we know. Snake Gully is the winner because we love it so. Snake Gully. Gully. Well, that's good, and we hope you're all going to learn the Snake Gully war cry. In future, we'll open all our meetings with it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on November the 7th, you will be required to make a great decision. Whether you will join up with Snake Gully, with Von Gula, or remain on your own. Now, we want you to join up with Snake Gully because we know that you'd like to be part of a municipality. If you join up with us, you get electric lighting, you share in the benefits of our good roads, you get a better bus service to Berrigullah, you share in all our functions, and you have representatives on the municipal council. There may be some representatives of another town who are trying to tell you not to join up with us, and trying to advise you to join up with them. But they have got no advantages to offer you. Nothing like we've got in Snake Gully. Now, we of Snake Gully have always had the highest respect for the people of Berrigullah. We want them to be part of our town, to join in our functions. And we want them to be good to themselves. You can see our slogan right across the platform. See it? There it says, "See you in Snake Gully." Well, we hope to see you in Snake Gully, and we hope you get into the habit of saying the words, "See you in Snake Gully." Because Snake Gully wants you, and Snake Gully will be proud to have you. No one can offer more than we can, and I make no secret of the fact that we need you to help us become a municipality. But you've got everything to gain and nothing to lose by joining up with us. You'll be partners with us. be able to take an interest in our big functions, like the Snake Gully Cup, which, by the way, I think will be won by my horse Socks.
Aye, cut that out. Slinging tips from the platform. If they want to back anything, I'll give them Kingpin.
Oh, what about Wally's out?
Oh, this isn't a tipsters' meeting. I remind you, gentlemen, that I'm still waiting to speak.
She's been waiting since the last meeting.
Order. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you that Mrs. Smith has something of great interest to say. And now, before I close my few brief remarks, let me say it is not our intention to tire you with long speeches. We're merely trying to tell you that it's to your advantage to join up with us. We want to see you in Snake Gully. I'm not giving a long speech or trying to be eloquent. It's just the speech of a simple country bloke like yourselves. We've made something of Snake Gully, and when you join up with us, we'll go to even greater things, and we'll be a city before we know where we are. So I say to you, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in Snake Gully. And now, may I present Mrs. Smith, the president of the Snake Gully's Ladies' Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, my remarks will be very brief indeed.
They're giving you a very good reception, dear. That's nice.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I know perhaps you expect me to make a long speech, but I'm not going to. I'm only going to say that I endorse the remarks made by the president of the Snake Gully Shire Council, and we offer you ladies of Berrygullah all the culture of our institution, our ladies' clubs, our sewing circle, our euchre clubs. And now I have a surprise for you, a big surprise for you. If Snake Gully becomes a municipality, there will have to be an election, and it is the intention of several ladies to stand for the municipal council.
What's this?
Eddie, what are you talking about?
Order, please, order. I'm speaking to you, ladies of Berrygullah. Who knows? There might be some municipal councillors amongst you. Help to make us a municipality and get onto our council. You'll be entitled to stand for it, and so, with that delightful surprise, I only wish to say that we might have a municipal council composed wholly and solely of women.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
The Cavalcade of America, presented by DuPont.
Good evening, everyone. This is Gabriel Heater speaking for the DuPont Company. Tonight, the Cavalcade of America brings you a story of a great American. Great because he was a living example of qualities which we like to feel are part of our American heritage. His name is Edward Buck, a man who came to America as millions did, and began his climb by hard work and faith in his new country and its opportunities. A man who helped hundreds of men and women to climb as he did. I believe it's especially appropriate for us to hear about Edward Buck tonight. We've heard so much about men of force and men who rule by might and power. Here's a man who lived by tender compassion. A man who had one great goal in life, to serve his fellow men, to make their lives richer, fuller, happier.
And now, before the curtain rises on our story, Don Voorhees and the DuPont Cavalcade Orchestra play September Song from the musical comedy of early days in New York, Knickerbocker Holiday.
Modern Magazine provides its readers with 100 useful services. Services unknown a few years ago, but that today are available to everyone for the few pennies it costs to buy a Modern Magazine.
America's most famous baby doctor, right for American mothers. 100 inexpensive hints to make your home more attractive.
50 dinners any man will enjoy.
Practical points for doing over a spare room.
Gardening made simple for the backyard farmer.
A successful businesswoman gives advice to girls.
The man responsible for most of these services in the Modern Magazine is an editor of recent times, Edward Bach. And tonight our story is of Edward Bach's struggle to rise from an immigrant boy's poverty to a position of influence and distinction in his adopted land. His success was largely due to his constant effort to understand Americans, and he began studying them shortly after his arrival from Holland at the early age of 6, when one day he and his brother William stood staring hungrily into a bakery shop window.
I don't know all the words in English, Edward, but that is bread, and those are rolls.
And that is lemon pie, William. I tasted a piece once. Let's go into the baker and say, give us a lemon pie and we do some work.
Work? For a baker? We are of good family.
Yeah, a good hungry family.
But our family does not work for bakers. Gentlemen don't work.
They do too. In America, it's all right to work. You can work at anything you want.
No, it's wrong.
It is not.
Yeah. It's
No,
wrong.
No, it is not.
You
it
shut
is
up.
not.
And listen, our people were great people in Holland. There was a judge in our family, and who was our great-great-grandfather, Anthony?
An admiral. I still want lemon pie, William, so I get one.
Oh, Edward. Edward, wait. What are you going to do?
Well, little boy,
Good evening, mister.
those currant buns look mighty good, don't they?
They would, mister, if your window was clean.
What?
It's too dirty to see very good.
Well, of all the nerve for a pint-sized like you. Maybe you'd like to wash my window.
I would.
Oh, I see. Not a customer, a job hunter. Well, how much would you want for an hour of your valuable time? 5 cents?
What is fair?
5 cents and a currant bun.
Wait, please. I hurry back fast.
Well, for the love of...
Well, what happens, Edward?
He's a good man, like friend. I come every day and scrub clean and maybe wait on customers.
He hires you already?
No, not yet, so better I hurry. William, in the window, the roll is not called roll. It's called currant bun.
You will get it for being scrub man to the baker?
Yeah. It's all right for an American to work, William. I just know this. So, you tell Mother, William, I bring home a big lemon pie.
That was Edward Bach's first job and his first lesson in Americanization. That a boy or man may work at whatever he likes, so long as it's honest. And like many an American lad, young Bach turned an industrious hand to whatever came along. He was a baker's boy, a newsboy, a lemonade seller, and an office boy. The briskness and initiative of America delighted him. By 12 years of age, he'd learned enough of the language and the people to know how to pick out a job and go after it. One evening in the room of a newspaper, the Brooklyn Eagle...
Boy!
Yes, mister?
Take this to the composing room. Hey, who are you?
My name is Bach, Edward Bach. I've written several letters to you, but I know you're a busy man.
Who let you in here at this hour of day? How did you get past the outside office?
I walked past. A lady called to me, but I kept on going. And then I heard you calling for a boy.
I meant the copy boy.
Oh, well, you just said boy.
Listen, will you come to the point? What do you want?
I have a good story for the Eagle.
What is it?
I wrote it out for you, sir. I brought it to the Eagle specially. Here you are.
All right. Last night, Miss Rowena Davis gave a charades party at the home of her parents, Mr. and Mrs. C.D. Davis of Elmwood Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
50 young people were lucky enough to be invited. Well, what's the story? Did it wind up in a murder?
No, mister. Wound up with lemonade and cookies, but look at page 3.
Page 3?
Mm-hmm.
Those present were the Mrs. Anna Tracy, Jean Smith, Betty Gould. Say, what is this all about?
Don't you see, mister? If you print those 50 names, every single family will buy a copy of the Eagle.
Well, you might be right, Sonny.
And, mister, I could get you a lot of stories. All with names, and that's just practice for me. When I grow up, I might work for you all the time.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, Sonny. Well, I could use some stories like this, and we'll pay you $3 a column.
$3?
Now, skip before I change my mind. And don't come back before tomorrow.
Yes, mister, I'll get busy. $3 a column. Dollars, about 500 words to a column. 1,000 names to make 2,000 words. I'll get somebody to help me. Hey, Sammy! Yeah? You going to any parties this week? Yeah, my mother's making me go to a girl's birthday party. Why? Listen, would you like to make a nickel by just going to a party? A nickel for going to a party? What's the catch? No catch, it's easy. All you do is take a paper and pencil and stand off in a corner a while and jot down names. Then bring them to me. Tommy, you don't work hard enough at this job.
What's the matter with that list? I'd like to know.
Look, you put down Ed Roberts. Now, his name is Edwin Castleton Roberts. And here, Jeanette White. Her middle name's Witherspoon.
All right. But I don't know as I'm having much fun at parties anymore.
I won't get names for less than 10 cents, Edward Bach. Janie Crow. Oh, you are awful popular. How many parties did you go to this week? 3? All right. 10 cents apiece. Certainly cuts down profit, but it gets results and another story for the paper.
When Edward Bach was in his teens, not yet fully adjusted to the country, his father died. If he'd needed more incentive to industry and initiative, he found it in the desire to shield his widowed mother from poverty. Toward that purpose, he worked as a clerk by day and for his newspaper at night. One memorable evening, he was assigned to cover a banquet at which the President of the United States, Rutherford B. Hayes, was the principal speaker.
What are you doing at this table, boy? There's reserve for reporters.
I am a reporter. I mean, I hope...
Boy, well, they must be hiring help from the day nurseries now. What's your name? Where are you from?
The Brooklyn Eagle.
Don't remember seeing you before.
No. How does it happen they send you out on this story?
Because I take shorthand. But I hope the speech is slow enough.
Oh, you won't have any trouble. President Hayes speaks very slow.
Yeah, slowest talker I ever heard. He stutters and repeats himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, it's going to save my life.
Yeah. Say, you might give me a couple of those pencils you've got with him.
Certainly.
Yeah, I'll have one, too. Those look like good pencils. Oh, thanks, Bach.
But I'll need some myself.
Look,
I've only one pencil left, and it's broken. But I have to have a pencil. One of you gentlemen, please give...
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our good fortune this evening that the final remarks at this meeting will be made by the President of the United States, Rutherford B. Hayes. President Hayes.
Ladies and gentlemen, because I have long loved New England, its great men, its scenery, its noble history in these United States, I consider it a privilege to be here tonight for this forthright discussion of the problems to be met in our northeastern states. Most of you are practical men with a close knowledge of conditions in your own communities. You are met here for exchange and comparison, for criticism and help. So, I shall make an end to these remarks, ladies and gentlemen. They were offered in a contemplative spirit. They were the words of a critic, but of a philosophic critic, and a man who wishes you well. And please believe, ladies and gentlemen, that I have spoken more in the role of an interested, sympathetic private citizen than as an officer of your government. I thank you.
I never heard anyone talk so fast in my life.
How much of it can you remember?
Hardly any. Might as well jump on the river as go back with what I know. Which door will the president leave by? Huh? Do you know? Does anyone know?
Well, the side door. You'll avoid the crowd, but what... Hey, boy, don't go after... Wait a minute.
Excuse me. Can I squeeze through here, please? Oh, I beg your pardon. Shoving, please. I have to get through. Oh, thank you. Pardon me.
Right on my foot, sir.
I'm sorry. Dorman, has the president come through here?
The carriage is just drawing up, sir. Stand back, please.
Stand back. I have to. Oh, Mr. President. Mr. President.
Just a moment, young man. You have an appointment with the president?
Let him speak to me if he wants.
The Secret Service doesn't know him, Mr. President.
I do. He was at the reporter's table, weren't you, son?
Yes, Mr. President. I couldn't get all your speech, and I wondered if you have a copy of it.
Certainly. I'm staying over on Brooklyn Heights. You going my way?
I'd love to. President, please don't take a strange young man in your carriage.
It's all right, Parker. Get in, son.
Thank you, sir.
Fine evening for a drive, isn't it?
Yes, Mr. President. Splendid. I enjoyed your speech. It was just a little fast for me, though.
I saw all of you struggling. This your first big assignment?
Yes, sir. And while I'm here, maybe I could ask you some questions. Political questions that the Eagle would like to know about.
Go ahead. I don't promise I'll answer.
Well, at the time of your election... Oh, first about the copy of your speech.
Here you are, son.
Oh. A word-for-word copy. Mr. President, the Eagle will beat the town.
Early in life, Edward Bok learned that famous Americans were friendly and democratic, and began writing to them for information about their lives. In this way, General Ulysses S. Grant sketched for Edward a map with the exact spot marked where General Lee had surrendered. Jefferson Davis, the cultivated head of the dissolved Confederacy, wrote to Edward for years. Henry Ward Beecher, the famous Brooklyn preacher, made Edward almost one of his household. And he met Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Oliver Wendell Holmes, Ralph Waldo Emerson, and many others. But while he was educating himself, he carried on his work. Stenographer by day, reporter by night.
You did very well on that President Hayes, John Edward. Thank you, sir. I'd like a chance to do special work every evening if I could.
Yeah, how would you like to work for us on a full-time basis?
I'm sorry, sir, but I almost have to keep my daytime job at the telegraph company and get to the work I'm interested in during the evening.
Well, I'll give you all the work you can swing for the evenings. Here, take this ticket for the Grand Opera House tonight.
Tonight?
Can't you work tonight?
Yes, sir.
It's Rose Coughlin's show. She played it here early in the season, and we reviewed it. But as theater news, we want to cover it again. Bring in the story tonight.
Yes, sir.
That was an interesting review you sent in last night, Edward.
Thank you, sir.
There was only one thing wrong with it. It reviewed a show that didn't go on. There was a speech made just before the curtain was to rise. Miss Coughlin was too ill to play.
I'm sorry, sir. I know you want me to resign.
Yes. For faking. That's finished your chances with the Eagle.
In time, Edward Bok convinced his editor of his fundamental honesty, and the Eagle took him back. He never faked again. Instead, he was hard-working and direct, and made his newspaper training a stepping stone to the famous old publishing house of Scribner's, to a little magazine of his own called the Brooklyn Magazine, and to a syndicated newspaper column on books. Then one day in the city of Philadelphia, one of the most brilliant publishers in America, Cyrus H.K. Curtis, had a talk with his wife, who was about to retire as editor of the Ladies' Home Journal.
Why am I having so much trouble finding someone, Louise?
Because most editors are literary people. And this magazine can be more than just literature. It ought to reach out to people directly.
Everybody we've thought about so far has certainly been a disappointment.
I wish you'd look up the man who writes this syndicated newspaper column, William Bok.
William Bok? Well, he writes about books. Probably doesn't know a thing about people. Well, I'll try. I'll make a luncheon appointment with him next time I go to New York. Your name is Edward Bok. Why the William Bok on your articles?
Oh, that's my brother's signature, Mr. Curtis. We used to do that literary column together at first. Then he dropped out of it.
My wife likes that column. So do I.
Thank you.
My wife's retiring from the editorship of the Ladies' Home Journal. It's too much of a strain for her to continue. She needs a successor. Now, how well do you understand women?
I don't understand them at all.
Well, that's honest of you. Married?
No.
Any sisters?
No. But my mother meant a great deal to my brother and me because we were left to take care of her when we were quite young. So I know a lot about homes, Mr. Curtis. My whole life's been a struggle to keep one together.
Of course. Our title's the Ladies' Home Journal. We might put the emphasis on the home and see what you could do for us.
began Edward Bach's career as an editor. Cyrus H.K. Curtis hired him to edit the Ladies' Home Journal. And through the busy years of his life, it seemed that the presses were always turning. Reading manuscripts, consulting authors, making new contacts, always trying to keep in close touch with the public he sought to serve. Edward Bach brought the woman's magazine to its present useful form and made it indispensable in the American home. His genius with people took him far and wide over the world, recruiting talent for his readers.
I envy you, Bach. I envy the power you have.
That's a strange statement from the President of the United States.
No. They read what Theodore Roosevelt says in newspapers when they're tired and rushed and busy. But they read you at home, where it makes an impression. You have more to do with the future of America than some of us down here in Washington.
What about it, Dr. Coolidge? Is this a wild plan?
Well, it's never been done before, Mr. Bach.
But think of it. Thousands of mothers needing health advice. Not nearly enough doctors in the rural areas.
Well, I'm willing to try.
Good. We'll raise 90,000 babies by mail. A sideline to the magazine business. No, a part of it. The Ladies' Home Journal. Now, Mr. White, if you could give us some quotation from architects on what they think of the magazine's Better Homes campaign.
You could say that Stanford White thinks you've done more than anyone else to better suburban city planning and the architecture of small homes in America.
I want to be able to say Rudyard Kipling is one of my writers. You wouldn't have me make a trip to England for nothing.
But what could I write for a woman's magazine?
Your best work. We've shown that women will read good literature. The best of William Dean Howells, Sarah Orne Jewett, Conan Doyle. There's just one way to please the American public, Mr. Kipling. Keep one jump ahead of it.
Through 30 years, Edward Bach remained proudest of one thing, and he considered this one fact more important than being an editor. It was his conviction that the American people were the most idealistic in the world. He crusaded for the best in women's clubs, for day nurseries, for civic improvements, for better painting and decoration in the American home, against the evils of certain patent medicines, and for a more readable and realistic literature. Toward the close of his life, he counseled the young on the future of America.
Mr. Bach, all the younger men on the staff, well, we just can't believe you're retiring.
I am, Tom. I have a debt to repay.
A debt?
Not a money debt. 50 years ago, a half-century, a 6-year-old immigrant boy sailed into New York Harbor. He didn't know the language. He had no money and no prospects. And now, thanks to a great country, he has both. I've been taking a lot out of America for years, and it's about time I put something back.
But, Mr. Bach, you've done more for America than a lot of native-born Americans. The 2 presidents wanted to make you minister to Holland just to thank you.
Well, I deserve no great credit. I learned long ago, America demands the best from its public men. I've found ours to be the most idealistic country in the world. Keep a jump ahead of the American public, or it gets disgusted with you. I want you to remember this. Democracy is a hard taskmaster. Now, I want time to think, Tom. A man my age forgets the busy years. His mind goes back, far back, to a worried little boy. The boy was hungry sometimes, eager always.
Those rolls cost 5 cents a dozen. If we had 5 cents...
But you don't understand. Gentlemen don't work.
Do, William. Teacher at school says in America it's all right to work. I go in and see the baker.
Edward Bach's life could be said to approximate the ideal of the American citizen. It was his firm belief that leadership meant keeping ahead of the public's demands. He was a man who worked for his city and community. He brought music, art, and literature to the mass of the people. And to the memory of his grandparents, Edward Bach built a beautiful architectural monument down in Mountain Lake, Florida. A carillon, a stately tower like the old bell towers of Holland, where people might come to gaze on beauty, to rest, and to think. He's buried at the foot of that tower, near this motto which he liked best. Wherever your lives may be cast, make you the world a bit better or more beautiful, because you have lived in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gabriel Heater again. There are romance and drama in American industry to tame all fabled wonders of Aladdin's magic lamp. I found a headline to prove it. New York City losing 20 million gallons of water every day because of leaks in underground water pipes. 20 million gallons a day, which gives you an idea how much water New York needs. And here's my romance of American industry, ensuring water for a great city. Way up in the Catskill Mountains at the headwaters of the Delaware River, 2 great tracts of land have been set aside for reservoirs. The job now is to build the world's longest tunnel, called the Delaware Aqueduct, to bring pure mountain water to New York, a job that wouldn't be possible without the aid of chemistry. It will mean boring through 110 miles of solid rock. It means going down in some places as deep as 1,500 feet, running shafts down 1,500 feet, and boring in both directions, and then crossing the Hudson River 600 feet below. I shall never forget a day when I went down below a riverbed to watch tunnelers at work. Men tunneling against rock. Now picture driving a tunnel 18 feet in diameter straight through hard rock. Chemistry will make it possible. Dynamite born in a wonder world of chemistry. A miracle by which puny man moves mountains, changes the course of mighty rivers, and burrows deep into an underground empire of nature to get coal and ore to make life better to live. It will take 22 million pounds of dynamite to do the Delaware Aqueduct job. And when it was explained to me, I realized I had always imagined dynamite was dynamite. And I asked the DuPont engineer, are there many kinds of dynamite? He said in an average year we make as many as 500 different kinds and sizes. For locating oil, for mining coal, iron, copper, lead, zinc, and other minerals. For quarrying, building dams, highways, railroads, tunnels. For draining swamps, clearing land of boulders, fighting soil erosion. All the work of building civilization. And someday, not so very far off, people in New York City will be drawing water through a 110-mile rock tunnel built by men and dynamite. 700 million gallons of water every day, in addition to water now available. One more example of a product born in a wonder world of chemistry, creating jobs, wages. For every mile of construction, there will be paid out $750,000 in wages alone. The Delaware Aqueduct, a story of vision for today and tomorrows to come. A living example of a timeless DuPont pledge. Better things for better living through chemistry.
Next week at the same time, DuPont again presents the Cavalcade of America. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.